Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisée, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's up here.
Lamb chop, steak frite. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that. I am looking for extremes of emotion and experience. I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. Everybody says that the best food in Spain is in San Sebastian. It's that simple. Situated in the north of Spain on the Bay of Biscay, close to the border of France, San Sebastian is food town. There are more chefs, more cooks, more food-crazy people per square mile in San Sebastian than anywhere else in Spain, possibly the world.
But we're looking at Basque food in particular. The Basque are basically people without a country, and yet their culture seems to be older than everybody else's. So they take their national status very seriously, and they also take their food very seriously. There are about a gazillion eating societies or cooking societies and clubs. And we're about to investigate this sort of netherworld of fiercely nationalist Basque cooking societies.
Ciao.
My guide and mentor in all things in San Sebastian is Luis Irizar, who together with his daughters runs the Irizar Cooking School in the old part of town.
Okay, I know this scene well.
Well, you see what they're doing now, the crepes?
As we'll learn, Basque cuisine is its own thing. Different from Spanish, influenced by the French, and rooted in what's good locally. Fish, sheep's milk cheese, rare vegetables.
My chef, when I was in school, used to sneak up behind me and scream in my ear, "How do you make cauliflower mornay?" And then he would offer fake suggestions. He'd say, "You put bordelaise in the cauliflower mornay, yes?" "Yes, chef." "No!"
Anyway, now to have our dinner and to see over the society.
I'm looking forward to this.
Tonight, Luis is taking me to an all-male gastronomic society,
This way.
where people cook, talk about food, and drink, all favorite things to do in this part of the woods.
This is the typical old part of the city. And this is the society. Como siempre. Pues mira, esto es la sociedad.
Luis is sort of the godfather of cooking around here. Everybody in town seems to know him.
You see, this is the kitchen for all the members.
There are over 50 of these gastronomical societies in San Sebastian, where men, mostly amateurs, come to share a passion for food, particularly Basque food. Tonight, Luis is making me some very traditional Basque dishes.
Well, the only thing we're going to start now, doing the bacalao. The first thing, doing the bacalao. You with me. All right?
In order to eat salt cod, it has to be soaked in ice-cold water, basically removing a lot of the salt.
Bustillo.
There's no question about who's in charge in this kitchen of the two of us.
Like this.
He's the boss.
First, we must do
He's the senior member of this team, longtime member of this club.
the bacalao. Put it in here.
He's the man around here.
You must to try. Come here.
And we're cooking Basque food together, so I'll be taking my orders directly from him.
We leave it in there, a little bit dry.
I got it. So what we're doing with browning garlic, then it's coming out, and as I understand it, the fish is going in.
You can put it out. For you.
He's beating me like a rented mule.
Since it's hot, we're going to put the bacalao inside. With the skin down first.
All right. Room.
Yeah, we will go. Okay?
Good.
Couple of minutes, and then with the fork, we take it out. Turn it up.
Okay, ready? We're pouring off the olive oil.
Not all. We leave it a little
A little
bit.
bit in there.
We'll wait for a little while until this one is warm. Cider. Let's have a drink. Chenche.
They drink a lot of cider, hard cider, meaning it will get you buzzed.
Now, this is a classic beverage for Basque country, yes?
Yes. This is just apple juice, nothing else. Dry. We leave it here.
That's good.
Las cocochas.
Cocoches are the cheeks of hakefish, a type of cod, dredged in flour and fried in really good local olive oil. This is a treasured dish here in Basque country.
Cheeks, tongues, jaws. One of those things that Americans miss out on. We're making an emulsion, basically, using absolutely no egg, no flour, no binding agent other than the gelatin which naturally occurs in codfish. So the olive oil will thicken up with the gelatin from the fish. I get it. This is incredible.
Into this goes piperade, which is basically peppers, onions, and more peppers. The classic Basque pepper sauce.
To finish with the sauce. Now we keep it hot in there, not very hot, eh?
This is really looking good. It's pretty, it tastes good.
All right.
Hard to beat that.
Langoustine with Serrano ham.
Now, is this also a traditional dish?
Very traditional.
Very traditional. This is a Basque thing, though. The Spanish aren't so crazy about it.
No, the Spanish normally,
They're afraid.
well, they start now, but I'm afraid to eat. It's better for us.
Yeah, more for us.
La sidra, sí. Poco, pero a menudo.
Here they have a saying that translates roughly to a little bit often. I like this whole idea. I've never seen anything like this before.
I'm getting worried. These are seasoned professional drinkers and eaters.
A la mesa. Hey, sit down.
This is strange behavior, but I kind of like it.
All together, cheers now.
Cheers.
Cheers. En español. Y en vasco, Osasuna.
Osasuna.
Osasuna. Osasuna. Osasuna.
Great food, nice people, bunch of hard drinking cookies. Out of sight.
Let's have the bacalao now.
Oh, look at that. That's good.
Well, this you're done with me.
I'm very proud of myself.
You know, it's remarkable. For stuff that was absolutely tough as a board, dry and salty yesterday, today this stuff is sweet and tastes fresh and tender. Just when I think things are winding down, the boys on the other side of the room are just getting started.
This is a whole new flavor, man.
They sing, they cook, they drink.
This is an evening out with the guys.
Unbelievable. This place rocks. I mean, this is my first night in town. I saw this.
They don't act like this in New York, man. Fantastic meal last night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This morning, Luis is taking me to the market to check out the local goods.
The market down here. We go to sit down. Americano que no hay.
American, no, very important people.
Very important.
America, oh,
This is the very important piece.
this is the king, the Palate.
I see you.
Oh,
Marimar.
you know everybody in this town.
Yeah.
If you ask Luis to define Basque territory, he'll describe it in terms of a food triangle that starts in Spain's best wine region, the Rioja, up into French foie gras territory, and back here to the bountiful seafood of San Sebastian. Basque food is seafood. The Basque like to describe themselves as a nation of fishermen. They're proud of that part of their heritage, and their food reflects it.
Fresh cake.
Look at the way the gills are displayed. Okay, this is a good, really good idea. So you can see how red and bright and fresh.
And there is the taro.
Oh, this comes dear in New York. This is so expensive for good.
Very
Oh,
expensive.
good people. Chefs in New York would kill for this. Good. Turbot.
Wow. Redfish.
Redfish.
Cigala.
Monkfish livers. That's like foie gras of the sea.
This is salted bacalao, you see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Oh, baby.
This is very special. It's one of the appetizers, the most dear.
Okay.
We call it percebes. And you eat it like this. You put the disease, you cut it from here, take it, and the meat is inside.
Oh, you look at all this, you just want to start cooking right away. I'm planning on doing a lot of drinking and eating tonight. I think I'll get some rest this afternoon and get myself ready.
Night rest this afternoon, yes. Like this you will be.
You need to train to eat around here.
Yeah.
Professionals only. This is not a place for amateurs to drink or to eat.
Tonight, I've got a special meal planned. Luis and his daughter Virginia are accompanying me to Arzac, a 3-star restaurant considered by most to be the best restaurant in Spain. Run by Chef Juan-Marie Arzac, it's Nouveau Basque. So he's expanding a traditional form as far as he can and doing it really, really well. Should I let the chef decide what I should eat?
Probably, yes. Let's go in. We're going. Mari, ¿dónde has entrado tú con la chimenea o qué cojones?
Luis and Juan-Marie go back a ways, so they know each other and are clearly good friends.
Sí, como ya os conocéis. Hala.
We are very, very fortunate. We're experiencing a rare treat here in that we're sitting at the chef's table right in the kitchen. The man himself is here, and his daughter Elena is chef de cuisine.
You prefer, ¿cómo se dice? O caza o carne? ¿Qué prefieres?
Oh, game or meat?
What do I prefer?
I would say it's the moment. It's the season now for game.
What's different here than eating in New York is that you're already in possibly the most critical, food-crazy town in the universe. So to have somebody at the top of that, that's sort of like reaching the top of Everest, only to find another mountain on top of that.
Oh, look at this.
Cuajar y lleva un poquito de foie adentro y la cojamos como una leche, una media cualquiera.
This is a yogurt. We make it with sheep's
Sheep's milk.
chips and with a little bit foie gras inside.
So the ingredients are very traditional, but the combination and the presentation are something else.
Elena Arzac explains all the dishes for us.
This is a crayfish with eggplant. It's cooked with garlic and parsley, like you like. This is sea bass. It's a local fish, and the dark sauce we mix with olive oil, and it's like ash. Wild duck that is roasted in the own juice, and then you have a garnish with seasonal vegetables.
Spectacular. Thank you. And your English is beautiful, by the way. No, it's very, very good. There are a rare breed of chefs in the world who lay awake at night, staring at the ceiling, thinking, would sheep's milk yogurt go well with foie gras? Could I get away with that? What will it taste like? What would they look like? What would they smell like? What would it go with? I have never in my life really thought like that. I work from a single ingredient. What do I do with the tuna? It's the difference between, greatness and a journeyman professional.
This poached egg appetizer is a good example of how Arzac has elevated traditional Basque ingredients into new and spectacular dishes.
This is before cooking. It's an egg yolk, it's a very fresh egg, whole egg, white truffle oil, goose fat. First it sits up in the fridge for a day, then it's poached in this bag, and then I guess the bag is very delicately removed. And then it's topped with either caviar or mushroom, and there's in this case a mushroom garnish with a chorizo puree. Now, what flight of fancy is sort of like a religious epiphany, I see an egg.
Si lo metías en una
So it was the egg. It started with the egg. Does it everything. It's extraordinarily good food. Wildly creative. Is it art? We could argue about that all day. But it is craft performed at its highest level. And it's done so with quiet style and grace. Are they two old lions or what? On my last night in town, Luis's daughters invite me and some friends out for tapas.
Let me introduce you to our sister Visi. She's a chef. No, she's a manager of the school, and she's also teaching. This is a friend of ours, Ithia. She's also coming with us.
We've seen what the boys do on their night out. Let's see what the women do.
I'm in trouble. I know I'm in trouble.
Their idea of fun is to follow another glorious Basque tradition, bouncing around from bar to bar, eating, as they say, a little bit often.
Well, this is gambara.
Right. Oh, looks good.
Here we go. First thing, tapas is the name
we give to this sort of mini food. But in the Basque country, we call it pinchos. This is our first stop, called the gambara. Their speciality is wild ceps, wild mushrooms. These ceps grow around the area in the country and the mountains around San Sebastian. And a lot of people go out cep hunting. And you have to get up very, very early in the morning to find the best ceps in the best places. Wild ceps.
Look at that.
And we have a raw egg yolk in the middle, so you can either eat just the ceps or you can dip it into the egg yolk.
I need privacy for this. Oh, wow. Now, what do we have here? That's
all
tuna?
sorts of things. Here we have
I'm going to remember that.
anchovies.
White anchovies.
Right.
I love these. Oh, man, this looks so good.
These are-
Cornichon
right.
with anchovy also. Mm-hmm. Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
Copo, octopus.
Octopus.
What is this?
White asparagus.
Yes. How can you look at this without going insane? Where does one begin? I mean, if you eat that, that means that you might not later be able to eat that. It's just incredible. Sounds good to me. I got a whole new posse.
It's easy to be a little dazzled by it all. It looks like a hell of a lot of food, but you don't have to eat it all. You're here to get what's particularly good at this one joint and then move on.
Now we're going to the Astelina. Here they do what we call pastel de pescado, which is, can be translated as fish cake. And it's delicious. As you can see, there are no pinchos on the counter. They all have to order them from the kitchen. They're all cooked.
So, fish cake and codfish cooked with onion and peppers. That's what we're here for. And this stuff.
I enjoy this whole style of eating. You know, bouncing around, drinking with lots of women, going from bar to bar.
Mussels.
Eating a little bit, drinking a little bit.
Oh, look at this.
I'm a short attention span guy. So this whole idea of going right in, grabbing what you want and moving on really appeals to me.
Morros. Morros.
And it's just a lot of fun.
This is pastel de pescado.
Oh, this is the famous
pincho
best
number one
fish
in this
cake
bar.
in town.
Es un secreto, sí, la verdad es que es un secreto.
Okay, what's in here? So good.
I'm afraid this is a secret.
Vámonos. Okay, when I stumble home from the bar in New York, I don't see this. Such a beautiful city.
The last place of the evening is sort of a nouvelle, high-end tapas place. They've moved away from the traditional pinchos and dressed it up a little. They use squeeze bottles here.
This is so sexy. That's ravioli stuffed with boudin noir or black pudding.
How's that, Tony? Enjoying it?
That's for me. Nobody touches that.
This is not traditional pinchos. Raviolis with blood sausage inside, foie gras.
I must say, one of the things I love most in life is foie. And I hate myself for it, because when I think of the poor ducks and gooses...
It's an equation. Is all of that torment and cruelty worth it? You know, a fur coat, it's not worth it. For the joy of hunting, it's not worth it. But for foie gras, désolé, man.
I think this is the last.
I want to thank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very dangerous ladies.
Come on, everybody, cheers.
This is a toast for all America, and we hope you come in here to our country and have a very good time.
No te escondas.
Órale.
Luis and I have one last mission here in San Sebastian.
Okay, where are we going now?
Where to drink chocolate with churros.
Back we go.
We go for chocolate here. Chocolate con churros. Cuatro con churros.
Chocolate and churros. It's the traditional morning chow in San Sebastian.
Oh, that looks good.
Muy bien.
Oh, this is a plant.
Perfecto.
This is kind of like, well, like a flipper in New England. The Italians make something kind of like it, like a zeppoli, fried batter, but in this case dredged in sugar, dipped in a really good hot chocolate. Nothing like a serious, like sort of grease and sugar rush first thing in the morning, jacked with chocolate. This is the breakfast of champions.
I don't know if it's a traditional hangover cure, but it's working in my case.
You like some more chocolate?
No, I'm good, thank you.
You have enough?
Perfect. So I imagine this would warm you up after riding some tubes. Do you surf?
Yeah.
You surf?
No.
There are a few young ones. Oh, they do fantastic. It's lovely.
San Sebastian is a beautiful, beautiful town. It's a city that makes sense to me somehow. And I think what I'll take away from the experience is just as much the food as the attitude here, the mania for food. The fact that I seem to have stumbled onto an entire subculture, a secret society all centered around eating, cooking, and talking about eating and cooking. My new friend Luis is kind enough to see me off at the station.
Behave yourself, not too much eating and drinking. Yeah. Well, you're a professional.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I hate saying goodbye to him. A nice man who loves food, knows it well, cooks it well. I'm sorry to go. My fellow Americans, what is our one culinary contribution to the world that's as original as jazz, baseball, rock and roll? That's right, barbecue.
Ribs fall right off the bone.
It's all ours. Even the French can't do it. So what do I know about barbecue? Yep, that about sums it up for me. Good night, and thanks for tuning in. I kid. Actually, it turns out there's a barbecue debate more heated than the last presidential election.
There's just no element of barbecue that's not controversial.
What could possibly be controversial about barbecue?
The cooking unit, the meat, fuel, the seasoning, and the most elusive, the expertise of the chef.
I grew up in the country, sleeping on a tree limb 30 feet off the ground. It's only natural that I wind up cutting trees down and cooking with them now.
So what does all this madness add up to? It's the elusive BBQ Triangle. 3 regions of the U.S. locked in deadly battle over who does it the best. Kansas City.
Can't say it's barbecue capital of the world.
Texas.
Oh, this is going to be Texas-style barbecue, but, you know, just be sure that you like it.
And North Carolina.
Everyone has their special secrets, so, you know, we got ours.
Never fear, I, your intrepid host, will investigate.
I probably shouldn't wear my white linen suit when eating here.
Yeah. First assignment, Kansas City.
Serious barbecue people.
Kansas City is a microcosm of the barbecue world. While other regions specialize in specific meats, in Kansas City, they'll cook anything, anyhow. If it moves, barbecue it.
One thing I've learned, good barbecue is not always pretty. Woke up to Oklahoma Joe's. Gas station, liquor store, convenience store, some of the finest barbecue in this country.
If you want to get to the bottom of something, you start at the top. So I make a dinner date with Carolyn Wells, Executive Director of the Kansas City Barbecue Society.
What should I order here?
My favorite menu item is the Carolina pork sandwich, which is a pulled pork sandwich with slaw on top, served with Bubba sauce, but their ribs are great, and I think they're cooking up some burnt ends just for you.
Burnt ends, beef brisket. What is a burnt end?
A burnt end is the charred part of the brisket after it's cooked that they used to throw away. Only in Kansas City that I know of have they really become menu items. Here they collect them all week so they can offer them one night during the week.
Oh, wow. Now, this is criminally good. Flavor of the yin-yang, it's great. So are there barbecue nerds?
Absolutely. Complete with the plastic things in the pocket with meat thermometers sticking out.
Who makes the best barbecue?
Well, Kansas City, of course.
A bold claim. In order to properly evaluate, I need to find someone in the trenches. A fellow chef.
Sunday afternoon in Kansas. We're here to talk about barbecue with the world-recognized Grandmaster Authority on the subject, Kansas City barbecue, Paul Kirk, known as the Baron of Barbecue.
I'm searching for that ultimate barbecue. I've never found it.
Paul Kirk is like a barbecue prize fighter turned manager. He won loads of international competitions, and now he trains rookies. I decide to investigate, even if it means I gotta do a little work, maybe get my hands sticky.
It's apron time for you.
Jesus, am I putting on weight?
Okay, what I have here 3 briskets. I want to know which one you would pick and why.
Like the feel and the look of this guy. Nice fat layer, a nice conformation and shape, and I'm expecting that'll be a nice mix of fat and lean. So how'd I do?
Very good. I'm gonna show you how I trim them, and then I'm gonna let you trim the other one. I'm gonna try to trim down to 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch of fat. Now you get to do
All right. Time to show Paul a little classically trained technique. Take off some of this fat, all right?
I know what I'm doing. I'm standing back.
Yeah, you see me aiming at something good. Stop me. All right, boss, how'd I do? It hurts, doesn't it?
Okay, this is a knife, not a saw.
Oh.
You're going like that. You forgot the most important part.
Right, the right angle. So not a complete disgrace, but definitely rookie status. Okay, maybe I've been away from the kitchen a little too long.
But no, that's very good. Okay, we're gonna season these up.
All right.
Season salt, celery salt, onion salt, garlic salt. That's a basic rub. Now I tell my students, add your signature. Pick out 3 seasonings.
Some examples of seasonings that people might use without being silly would be coriander.
Coriander, oh.
I saw that in your book. No?
Oregano, cumin, allspice. Got their wrist action down better than I did.
Now that I've shown Paul a thing or two, it's time to put the brisket in the cooker. Oh, there he is. Now, how many hours are we talking about?
We're talking probably, since it's certified Angus, probably 14.
14 hours? I don't think we'll be seeing barbecue brisket on Iron Chef anytime soon. That's one of the great things about barbecue, is that it is the absolute antithesis of fast food.
It's 15 hours, nice and moist, juicy.
Just beautiful.
See, now here's a good smoke ring. Good color, good penetration.
God, it's moist, too.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And there's bread. Fix yourself a sandwich.
Will do. Sauce or not sauce?
One with sauce, one without sauce. It's simple.
It's about perfect. You know, try a little with the sauce. Tough call.
Oh, it is. Really is.
This stuff is so good, I'm ready to vote Paul Kirk into the White House. But it's not all about the chef, is it? This does not look like a backyard grill.
It doesn't?
No.
Now, that's an $8,000 pit. I designed this in close pits down in Texas, built it for me. One thing I'll say about David is, first of all, you go around to all the different pits around. Look at the workmanship.
So we're talking real craftsmanship here.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've seen it all, $8,000 barbecues? This will require further study. Looks like I'm off to Houston, Texas. From Kansas to Texas.
You'd think there's some hard and fast rules, the individual way they do things in certain states. And I gotta tell you, I'm getting pretty confused. But one thing I'm not confused about is who builds, designs, and constructs the best pits maybe in the universe. This is the man, Dave Close. And what's that grinding sound in the background? That's the making of
That's a bunch
making
of guys making metal stuff, you know. It's not safe around a welder.
No kidding. This place looks like an episode of Monster Garage and a Boeing plant all rolled into one. If you think a pit is just a hole in the ground, think again.
And I honestly believe that we make some of the highest quality and best engineered pits in the world. And I won't stop until I've made something out of everything in the planet Earth. You don't want to park a car next to us, trust me.
Okay, so you're in the market for a barbecue pit, and you show up here. Dave is willing to custom design a pit for your individual needs. Your military kitchen coming up short on appliances?
This is bulletproof glass?
Yeah, this is the phone booth that was in the war in Sarajevo 3 years ago. These in the car pits where you build a police car into a barbecue pit or something, the danger of that's that you never know.
Right.
You don't know if the glass is going to explode.
Perhaps you're tough on appliances and require a more durable model.
This is solid. You make solid objects.
I can actually fire a .357 Magnum in this.
You've tried that?
Yes, I have. I shot everything in sight.
Maybe you're a hungry cosmonaut looking for a Dave Close encounter.
I was working at NASA for years, and the administrator of NASA's a woman. I told her I wanted to pit on the moon. She said, why? Why do you want to pit on the moon? I said, because when the Russians or anyone else lands, I want them to see the world's first close interplanetary grill.
Maybe you desire a simpler model, but souped up with all the extras.
Gas inject it with a burner on the side. Very small smokestack in it. Adjustable fire rack, ash pan.
Maybe you're thinking, I've got too many kitchen appliances. I need to simplify.
Now this is a 14-foot beer bottle. In the neck is an actual 3-gallon pony keg with a beer tap right here. You just take this to your house, pull up, light it, pull out a couple of cases of beer. The whole block will shut down and have a party.
No matter what your needs, you never leave the lot without taking a test drive.
These are sausage stuffed and bacon wrapped quail. These things are spectacular. Now this is the good stuff. This is my signature dish. This is actually 8 to 10 count tiger shrimp that are stuffed with stone claw crab meat, wrapped with a malletized chicken tender, wrapped in maple smoked bacon and soaked in Cabernet Sauvignon overnight.
This guy is full of surprises. I thought he was going to pull out some carbonized hot dogs or something.
This is an amazing dish. You cannot mess this up. If you do it bad, it's incredible. If you do it right, it'll take the top of your head off. Give that a shot.
Damn, look at that. Okay, this is amazing.
You gotta try this quail, though.
Oh, you're not kidding.
This is spectacular.
Oh, it's beautiful. This has got to be illegal somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's way too good. I think I'm on the Atkins diet. That's like all meat, right? I haven't seen a vegetable in like 3-4 days. Man knows how to cook. It's not just food. It's not just a lifestyle. It's a calling, and
it's an illness. Well, at least I didn't try cobra heart, you know. I heard that you tried. I heard you almost got ate by a lion in Africa.
No, that's next season.
So Texans can make barbecue pits, but can Texans barbecue? Dave says he knows a place where they make some of the best ribs and brisket in the nation.
So, yeah, where are we, Dave?
Yeah, we're at Roy Burns Barbecue. It's been here about 30, 35 years. Some of the best barbecue in Houston. I just wanted Tony to try it and see how real Southern hospitality and quality last, you know.
Southern hospitality? Good Lord, it looks like a decent sneeze would level this place. That doesn't seem to stop the customers.
People come from all over Houston, southwest side, east side, everywhere. They drive in traffic to get over here to eat this barbecue.
That is definitely an endorsement. If you're willing to suffer for good food.
And he's probably got a sauce that he wouldn't give up if you put a gun to his head, you know?
Anyone got a gun? All right.
Despite outward appearances, Burns Barbecue is a large operation. They have a sizable staff and huge pits bursting at the seams with slow-cooking ribs and briskets.
Those right there will be there for about 5-6 more hours. My choice is the ribs. I love the ribs. That's my specialty.
According to Roy, the secret to his barbecue lies in the fuel.
Slow burning oak, post oak. That's the secret, doing the slow.
Hey, I'm sold.
Yeah, but you know what? Enough food for two is good. That's for us? Beautiful. Oh, man, it smells unbelievable. All right, well, thank you, sir. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, great. We'll see them out front. Thanks, sir. We got 2 sample platters here.
Oh, that's good brisket there, buddy. His ribs are delicious, man. Try some of that sauce.
Yeah, I've been, believe me, I've been mopping. That is some fine eating.
You got a mustard-based potato salad with pickles. Goes with the barbecue. What they call asymmetric flavors.
Everybody I met in Kansas City and everybody I met in Texas, they're damn intellectuals. I'm like always the stupidest guy in town everywhere I've been so far.
Well, I didn't go through the 3rd grade for nothing. That was the worst 9 years of my life.
It's an amazing rib.
Roy really understands the business.
But the main thing is I tell my customers to come back and tell me, you know, if it's bad or good. So then I start looking for ways to change.
Right. Well, you know, when you see cars lined up down the street, that's a good tip-off, right?
Limos and Cadillacs that pull up here, man. You never know who's getting out.
Burns' place may not get a 30 for decor from the Zagat's anytime soon, but Roy has mastered the golden rule: make good food. So if you're on a quiet rural road in Houston and you see a huge line, get in it. You may just get to try one of the tastiest secrets in America. My barbecue investigation so far has introduced me to award-winning pitmasters and world-famous barbecue hotspots. But most of America gets their barbecue from one place, their own backyard. In this case, we're in the backyard of barbecue connoisseur John Lonergan.
This is a strange and exotic environment for me. I have this overwhelming urge to put on an apron saying, you know, world's best dad, or I'm with stupid, or I need a novelty apron.
Nice and quiet. Nobody to, you know, bother you. It's peaceful. You know, phone's not ringing.
This is the essence of barbecue. Sitting in the backyard, waiting for the ribs to cook, drinking beer, right?
I think those ribs are just about done, too. You want to go ahead and pop it open and take a peek?
Of course I do. Rubbed with mustard and spices, these ribs cook for 4 hours. John pours on the slurry made from Coke and brown sugar.
Oh yeah, that's delicious.
And 1 hour later, the perfect ribs.
I'll get the plate out, and I'll let you do the honors. Chop up some ribs.
Oh yeah, cool. And I'm cooking a lot on this show. I'm actually touching food on this episode. This is something I don't do.
You know, it's good.
Putting me to work.
All that beer you're drinking, you got to get some exercise.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So we're ready to go eat.
Excellent.
All right. And we got some salad.
Salad, wow, I forget what that is.
Got something for you here.
Way too nice of you. Oh. Well, I kind of get my wish, don't I? Here. Okay, I can put this right to work, yes?
Yes, sir. There's a knife for you. Let's see if you remember how to cut ribs.
If I don't stop working with food on this show, people are going to start thinking I'm an actual chef.
I'm ready to eat.
Me too. If I remember, in the dimly remembered past, when I last saw one of these, I think this is called a salad.
Dig in. Oh, actually, it's
literally falling off the bone.
It's terrible here. Let me take that from you.
Keep your eyes on your own plate, buddy.
When the meat and the bone come apart that easy, you know you got some good ribs.
A true American experience. Real backyard barbecue.
This is the barbecue story encapsulated, you know?
Now I can really say I've been everywhere. Barbecue burnout, culinary peril of the American South. Happily, I find myself at the final stop of the BBQ Triangle.
Where are we, North Carolina, cradle of barbecue? Where most people will tell you it all began. Okay, what's the difference between Texas, Kansas City, and North Carolina barbecue? North Carolina, it's all about pig, 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 pig. And when you're talking about Eastern North Carolina, you're talking about nose to tail, everything but the squeak.
During my travels, I hear about a joint called Mitchell's, where they proudly specialize in whole hog barbecue.
All right, let's go. We're going to the pit now.
I'm introduced to proprietor Ed Mitchell, who promises to come clean on their entire operation. First step, trimming the pig.
You'll let Tony cut the feet.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking about an episode of The Sopranos I saw a few weeks ago. Getting good at this, huh?
Every now and then we get one like me. He's a little healthy. He has a lot of fat glands.
A lot of actors in Hollywood pay to have that done, you know, while they're still alive.
Now this one, it got all the good stuff in it.
Tongue, the brain,
the brains,
eyeballs, thymus gland.
Yep, this is good eating. Now she's ready to go on. Spank it. Now he'll tell you the story on that. That is really a symbolic of a salute because he's really going to make him somebody very happy.
My old gym teacher used to do that to me a lot. He's in jail now.
He got to spank him now. You're one of the boys now. You're an official barbecue man now. We got you now. All right.
It's time to cook the hog.
We like to cook from 8 to 10 hours. We definitely don't like to cook them anything under that.
Right.
True American food. You gotta want to get it.
Oh, pretty.
And to me, that's real barbecue.
The pit crew goes to work deboning the pig, pulling off the ribs, and hand chopping the meat.
We're gonna chop this and put it back into the skin. Okay, we're actually letting Tony taste it to make sure that it meets his approval. What we do here, we want to make sure that the tenderness is there, that it's done.
That's delicious. That's fantastic.
Just when I'm ready to dig in, Ed tells me it's time for the most important step.
We're getting ready to season it. That is, put the vinegar and pepper sauce in it. You know, this is putting the icing on the cake.
In eastern North Carolina, you won't find tomato in the barbecue sauce. Get out your recipe cards. For every 100 pounds of pulled pork, simply add a load of red and black pepper, lots and lots of sugar, even more salt, then a real lot of vinegar, then just mix it all by hand. But it's not that easy. It's serious business.
Tad bit more salt. A little bit of white gold sugar. Did you put the crushed red pepper in there? Yeah, too much. Yeah, a little tad too much pepper in this. Oh, yeah.
Once Ed signs off, The meat is spread out and sprinkled with bits of crispy pigskin cracklings. Yeah, I have been eating barbecue for days, but I haven't seen this. This is beautiful. Crispy, crunchy, cooked pigskin. All the things I like about food, all in one dish. That is amazing. Okay, so what do you do with a whole cooked hog? In Cook's Tour, we've seen salad bars, tapas bars, and raw bars.
And this is the famous pig bar.
But a pig bar?
We have the trotters, as we call them, pigtails, the pig ears, and you gotta try the chitlins.
Yeah, if there's a buffet in heaven, it looks pretty much like that. Best pig foot I ever had. But I've had a fair amount of them. Problem with pork these days is they're pushing the whole lean angle. This is a very bad way to go as far as promoting the glories of pig. Little bits of crispy skin. And man, this is beautiful. Well, it's very much my philosophy, you know, if you're gonna kill a pig, you should eat every part of it. I mean, if a pig ever hunts me down and kills me, I hope that he uses every part. Just when I think my investigation is over, I discover barbecue has battles within battles. Turns out in North Carolina, there's a barbecue civil war. Okay, when you're talking about barbecue in North Carolina, you're talking about, well, two major significant styles. You got your East North Carolina barbecue, which is kind of a vinegary whole hog thing, and you got your Western or Piedmont Lexington style barbecue. And representing the West Side are Bill Eason and Jim Tabb. Even in a real war, these guys would be useful. Jim is an ex-pilot, and Bill is an expert in blowing stuff up. But in the barbecue war, they're generals. I asked them what defines their territory. Is it true what they say? Is it about shoulder here?
Shoulders.
Pretty.
And shoulder is a juicy piece of meat.
It's got more fat on the shoulder than the ham.
Okay. Strategy number one, moist shoulder meat.
Yeah, let's throw it on the grill.
Strategy number two.
Direct heat. As far as we're concerned, direct heat is the way to cook.
That's right, direct heat. Instead of a separate firebox, these guys cook right on top of the flame.
About how long will these go?
Anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. Let's fire them up.
But it still takes 14 hours.
The smoke's rolling now.
Ready, Tony?
That's pretty.
Could someone hand me a knife?
I know we won't need a knife. I'm furious if you need a knife.
Okay.
If you need a knife, you got roast pork.
Right.
See, it's just coming off the bone.
No reason to fret. Looks like a knife will not be needed.
Knife will not be needed.
And we're talking pulled pork. This is pulled pork as is. Looks mighty good.
Yeah, you can't resist it. Go ahead. I want to talk about
this. Is your sauce right here.
What do you do around here? You dip or you dress?
We're gonna dip the knife.
Okay. Hell with decorum. Dip.
Hey, hold on here. We're in North Carolina, and this sauce has tomatoes?
Traditionally, the people in Eastern Carolina thought tomatoes were poisonous. As they came west, they began to add tomatoes.
Little tomato.
Tony, what we got here is some pulled shoulder, some red slaw, and hush puppies.
Perfect. That's what it's all
Piedmont
about.
style barbecue.
I like it here. I like it here a lot. This is great.
I'm getting the idea that barbecue is an endless learning process.
And I'll be the first to say, we don't know it all, but we feel like we do it in North Carolina like it was originally did. We were barbecuing when those people in Texas were chasing cows.
So, I've searched far and wide for America's best barbecue. Apologies to Memphis and St. Louis. What is my one absolute conclusion? Barbecue is not a cuisine, it's an obsession. But the barbecue debate should make us all proud. Barbecuers are free-thinking individualists. So show the world what you're made of, America. Put on that apron and light up those barbecues from sea to shining sea. Now, where can I find a salad bar? There are 8 million people in New York City. Every day they have to eat, and someone has to cook for them. My name is Anthony Bourdain. I've been in the restaurant business for 28 years. About 20 of those as a chef. I started as a dishwasher. I've been a line cook, a prep drone, a good cook, a bad cook, a good person and a bad person. I'm a changed person from the way I used to be. And every morning, starting at 8 a.m., I'm the executive chef at Les Halles Brasserie in New York City. In New York, the chances of success in a restaurant business, well, the odds are stacked against you.
my personal logo. Spanking new chef's whites. You know, this is the big leagues. These are my babies right here. I have suspicions I saw a suckling pig being tied up the other day. I suspect I'll need this. It's a very capricious, very fickle, very fast-moving public, very sophisticated. They demand not only the best, but different. Oh, isn't he cute? What drives you to do this every single day? I don't know, you love it. Seeing how many things you can make at the same time. Over here, I'm working the beef for the braised dobe of beef. Over here, we have tomato concassé working. Over there, sauce poivre reducing. And in here, our little friend, the boned out baby pig. Maybe you recognize him from such films as Babe, Pig in the City, and Babe, The Revenge. Cooks have traditionally been slaves from Roman times up until the mid-1800s. So far, I have found that all line cooks share the same sense of being outsiders, degraded, beaten down, underappreciated. Many of us have messy, dysfunctional, chaotic lives outside of the kitchen, but inside the kitchen we have the only order, the only structure in our life. What time were you supposed to be here today?
10:30.
10:30. What time is it now?
10:45.
Do you own a watch? Should I buy you a watch?
That's okay.
Apparently you have some problem telling time. Yeah, I think the removal of at least a digit, just to show that you recognize your transgressions.
Okay, maybe I'm busting Opie's chops, but when I was 17, I was sliding down the same slippery slope of insolence.
The way I've lived my life, I am on bonus round now. I ran out of points a long time ago.
I'd probably be scooping mashed potatoes in Attica right now if it wasn't for my first summer in Provincetown. Recently, I went back and confronted my shady past. Yeah, baby. Summer 1974, Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Salt air, sea breeze, promises of New England clam chowder, squid stew, Maine lobsters, local scallops. It's all that good New England seashore stuff.
I stumbled into town a penniless 17-year-old without a clue what to do with my life.
That's where my long and checkered career began, right there.
Getting a job washing dishes to pay the rent, I was quickly impressed by the line cooks.
I wanted to drink as much free liquor as they got. I wanted to as many waitresses as they did. I wanted to be able to steal whole sirloin strips and load up my freezer with frozen shrimp just like they did. You know, it was exactly what you look for as a teenager. To walk into a bar with a posse of smelly cooks around you and have the room hush slightly. You were a tough guy. You could knock out 300 meals, stand in a hot kitchen, crank out fried fish and steamed lobsters for hordes of hungry tourists, and it was a ready-made excuse to behave badly in every other part of your life. I thought, boy, if this is the life that chefs lead, that looks pretty good to me.
My first big break came from working the line at Ciro and Sal's Italian restaurant. Ciro and Sal serves all your favorite Italian standards, from fettuccine alfredo to ossobuco. But with the added plus of their New England seashore location, they also serve a wide variety of fresh fish and seafood dishes, all cooked in the Italian way, of course. But nevertheless, I have my own personal favorite.
Alla marsala with an olio sauce.
Veal marsala.
Grazie.
Marsala is a velvety meat sauce which gets its robust flavor from the Italian wine of the same name.
You know, old school veal dish, you know, I've seen it in a million Italian restaurants. Why did I order it? Because I thought it was very cool when I came here. They used to do this thing, they'd saute the veal in one pan. Then they deglaze the pan. But they would have three, sometimes four empty pans set on burners down the stove, preheated, super hot. So to quick reduce the sauce, they would go. And then quickly pour it from pan to pan, hissing and splattering as it would move from one pan to the other, cooking down ultra quick. It was a very flashy move. It impressed the hell out of me.
As a drug-addled 17-year-old, I could barely crack an egg.
I came over here and worked besides a huge grill man who was really good at his job. Now, here's the thing. I believe that he is now the chef here. I'm afraid I'm going to go in the kitchen and say, oh, you little screw-up. I got my ass kicked in this kitchen so badly. So let's reenact this. The year was 1974, 75, right? Presumably, I'm supposed to be helping out. And everybody's screaming. I don't even understand the names of these dishes. Like, what's the note? What's the masala? Asaluco. What is that? I don't know. And so I remember just standing here, just doing this thing, you know, like. And of course, you're making all the right moves.
You pretty much took care of the fryer layer and a little bit of the oven.
You're being way too nice. I was so useless. I was so useless.
I didn't say you did a great job.
Right.
I think you took care of it.
Now, as I remember it, I burned myself, right? And I asked you for burn cream.
Oh my God.
Suddenly the noisiest kitchen in the world became the silentest kitchen in the world.
And now look at you, the big time chef, huh?
Well, in a lot of ways, I owe it all to you. If I hadn't been so utterly humiliated by my uselessness that night, I mean, I could have ended up, you know, sticking up liquor stores. I mean, you know, you put me on the straight and narrow. If things go sour for me with all this TV nonsense, I'll be looking for my fry job back.
All right, come on back.
Now, what would I have become had I not become a cook? I'm sure tragedy would have ensued. In fact, if there's any part of me that's good and decent and organized and exhibits the qualities that generally parents approve of, strangely enough, I learned all of those things in the restaurant business.
At around noon at Les Halles, we always get a lunch rush.
Good. Okay, guys, we have a steak frites and mussel. Direct.
In a restaurant kitchen, the day has a distinct rhythm. The major periods are the lunch and dinner rushes. Within each rush, there are smaller divisions of fast and slow as the dining room turns over.
The adrenaline generator, I mean, apparently joggers get some sort of a kick, like after they jog every day, they get hooked on it. It's much the same way. You get hooked on generating a few bursts of adrenaline like this every single day.
But wannabes, beware. This is no walk in the park.
You better be at a high pitch for this. I lose my shit for 1 minute. These guys wait an extra 30 minutes to get their food. No matter how good a job, you know, we do today, we're going to have to do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and forever.
One of the things that keeps me from crashing and burning is a firm foundation in the basics.
I'm classically trained in the sense that I went to the best cooking school in the country and was trained by a procession of very old school French, Austrian, Swiss, Italian, and German chefs. The world has changed a lot since those times. The school I went to has changed a lot. It's a whole different world up there. Everything is good, all caught up.
Recently, I was invited back to my alma mater to visit with students and staff. CIA, the Culinary Institute of America. This is the Harvard and West Point of cooking schools, all rolled into one. Located on its own facility in upstate New York, this is a self-contained compound that offers a disciplined and exhaustive education in the culinary arts, as well as the restaurant business. My first stop is to visit the actual classroom where I did many of my kitchen exercises.
How do you do, Chef?
Hi, nice to meet you. Out of Gorsuch.
How do you do? I was in this kitchen in 1975, I think, yes.
Do you have a quick lineup, please, ladies and gentlemen?
So every morning, I start out class this way. This is the lineup. I greet every one of them individually, shake their hands, give them an inspection, make sure their shoes are shined, make sure their hat's on straight, the whole 9 yards, get them geared up for their professional day. And perhaps the class would like to say a few words to our guest chef here, Mr. Anthony Bourdain.
Thank you.
This guy is definitely a food drill sergeant. He doesn't faze me. We had guys like him back when I attended CIA. What surprises me are the students. These aren't the farm boys, bedwetters, flunkouts, and criminal miscreants that attended CIA in '75. These students mean business. So I decided to lighten things up a bit.
I'll confess something. I used to cheat in this class. I remember I used to have 6.5 hours to come up with a strong stock. They should have given me a full pat down. I was smuggling in little packets of Miner's chicken base. So maybe the X-ray machine will be in place tomorrow.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, and thank you very much, guys.
I decided to drop into a class down the hall where they're actually learning how to make stocks.
Chef, I'd like to get you started maybe with a jacket, a hat.
I could do that.
As usual here.
All right, got my coffee filter on. First time in 23 years. Don't quote me.
To most people who even know what it is, stock may seem like a pretty simple or boring thing to focus on in a cooking school like this. But on the contrary, stock is the fundamental ingredient in a significant majority of soups, sauces, and recipes.
Now, what stocks are coming out of this class today again?
All right, we make chicken stock every day. We make a brown veal stock every day. We make a white beef stock every day.
Stock is made by gently simmering the bones and meat of animals or fish, along with vegetables, spices, and occasionally wine.
The first day we talk about that this class focuses on these stocks and the importance of them. If you don't have a good stock, you're not going to have a good finished product.
No.
You're not going to have a good rice.
In fact, a bad stock will ruin your finished product.
You know, you've killed the thing in its crib already. You know, you see a lot of stock crimes out in the world. Unpeeled carrots, unpeeled onions, letting stocks get bitter, overboiling them. Well, there are a lot of things that can go wrong with stock.
How many hours is that? 6 hours. So the veal stock cooks 6 hours. All right, good. The oven's on yet? Oh, no. Get those ovens on.
You know, it's easy to, especially when you're talking about stocks and basics, it's easy to start veering slowly off the course. What separates great chefs from decent chefs, the guys who never waver, you know, and are basically making stocks the right way their whole life, continuously and relentlessly. Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you.
While some things never seem to change,
What is the happen?
the future of culinary school definitely has.
You know, when I told my parents, Mom, Dad, I want to be a chef. And I want to go to cooking school. I want to go to the Culinary Institute of America. I mean, they were about as happy about that as if I'd announced at the dinner table, you know, Mom, Dad, I want to be an arsonist. Now, wealthy parents are cheerfully sending their kids off to culinary school and bragging about it as an honorable profession.
That is, at least until I get my hands on them when they graduate. Hey, maybe I should go and see the dean about a teaching position. As Les Halles kicks into the evening shift, I'm replaced at the sauté station and switch over to expediting.
What does an expediter do? He makes sure that the food comes up at the same time and gets out to the right table at the right time. You got a calamari working? You're the best. Come on, Elvis, move. I want to smell hair burn.
Being a chef is an all-right brain. In fact, a large part of the job is managerial.
Oh, no. Donde? Hold it. All right, throw out the olives. I want all new ones.
There are only a few hours left in the day, but the dinner rush is always the toughest part.
Vol au vent, endive salad, green salad, followed by 2 lamb chops, veal paillard, anglais, 2 faux filets, green salad, followed by filet. Oh, see, this is ugly.
Usually it's about this time that I start fantasizing about going postal on my dining room.
Look at this dude. No butter, no butter, but they want extra béarnaise. I mean, what the is the matter with these stuttering no butter? What the hell do you think béarnaise is? Béarnaise is like egg yolks and butter.
The one thing that always keeps me from going over the edge is my fear and reverence for one man, the man who taught me everything I know about managing a kitchen. He's the man I like to call Bigfoot. Every now and again, I like to touch base with the master in order to keep myself properly aligned. Bigfoot is a legend in the lower Manhattan restaurant business.
This whole neighborhood is Bigfoot territory. He owned and ran 3 places that I know of, all within a few block area of here.
The man has, shall we say, a reputation. He's the Godfather. He rules his establishments with an iron fist.
Haven't worked for the man in 10 years, but the guy's still screwing with my head. That's the kind of management I like and admire.
Bigfoot always had an uncanny ability of being aware of the most intimate details of everything happening in his restaurants.
Time to see my longtime mentor, my original mentor, the man I refer to as Bigfoot.
I think you should call me Mr. Bigfoot. Or Mr. Foot.
Anytime anyone in the biz needs to self-reflect, they always value Bigfoot's counsel.
Your Eminence, do sit down. When did I walk in the door first into your restaurant?
Maybe we met in 76, 7.
Generations of bartenders, cooks, waiters, busboys, managers have gone through your various operations. What were my strengths and weaknesses as a line cook for you?
In all honesty, the people that succeeded the most in any of my organizations, I think you would characterize as real smart guys.
I was looking for an answer like, your soups were really good, Tony.
No, your soups were not so good, if memory serves. And you were fun to have around all the time.
So I wouldn't be the go-to guy if you were looking for, some spectacular new, break new ground in cuisine. I probably wouldn't be the guy you'd call.
That thought has never crossed my mind.
But you happen to have one really staggeringly talented cook under your roof for a while who helped me a lot in later years.
Yeah, he certainly could. He certainly could put the food on the plate. He didn't have a clue about the management, which is, as you know, as much a part of the chef's job as the food is. I can't look back and say to you that it was your soups or anything like that. I can't remember back for that far, but the thing that springs to mind first and foremost was the fact that you always took care of it. You have to be able to depend upon your people.
Like all wise mentors, Bigfoot always knows how to level criticism constructively. He always seemed to know just what you were thinking. I wonder if all those stories were true.
I can't disclose that.
Okay, this is getting creepy. I'm getting out of here. Hey, thanks very much for your time.
It's always good to see you. When you're back around, you'll stop in and say hello.
Always.
See you.
Special fish, filet, direct.
The one thing I definitely learned from Bigfoot is that management skills in the kitchen are key. It's ironic when you consider how screwed up I used to be. Oh yeah, and the ability to cook. That would be a good thing also. But I would say it comes after. I mean, the other qualities are more important, and this is something that most people miss. Of course, a good chef also knows when to give a little slack, especially to himself.
I'm committing a felony. Hey, don't look.
After 14 hours at Les Halles, my day is winding down. The dinner rush is at its final death throes.
Everything's good? Pace is fine? Good. After this, no problem. Nothing, right?
At the end of the day, when your energy starts to fail, it's less about the individual than the group camaraderie that pulls you down that final stretch.
Listen, it's really, really important to me that you have a good night. Thank you. Because I care about you.
Finally, my shift comes to an end. The Earth has completed 2/3 of a revolution. But do I want to go home? Not on your life. Maybe a couple of cocktails, talk to some other chefs. Most of the time, I just grab a few beers with the crew. But once or twice a week, well, I want to go where everybody knows my name. Bellevue Bar.
How are you? Dollar.
The owner of Bellevue Bar is my really good friend, Tracy Westmoreland.
This is the back room, the sort of secret back room of Bellevue Bar. You always get a good crowd of people who are in the industry, and they always know they can drop by one of Tracy's places later and they can get treated really, really well and behaves really, really badly.
You never know who'll show up, but tonight's cast of characters includes Drew Nieperent, owner of Nobu, Philippe Roussel, chef at Park Bistro, and Scott Bryan, chef at Veritas.
What we all seem to want to do after work is hang out with other people from the restaurant business who just did what we did and talk shop. You know, you need to hang around with people of your own kind and commiserate.
Yeah, I'm being by the Department of Environmental Protection.
What did you do?
The violation, $1,750. We could hear the music on the street. And meanwhile, if you come up 9th Avenue right now, they're burning tar. You know, I wake up till drilling, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing music, and I can hear it on the street. And $1,750 fine.
In 1974, 75, when I was at formerly Joe's working with Bigfoot, someone called up the EPA and claimed that they'd seen Andy's employees dumping fryer-later grease into the sewer grate outside the street, which of course we hadn't done. We all had the same hours. We all suffer to varying degrees from the same forces. After work, we want to hang out, get drunk, eat generally raw fish or, humble soul food type stuff.
$1,000 worth of Toro sushi, man, right here.
Oh, man, you did well. What do you got here?
Foie gras.
Oh, excellent. We take real pleasure in each other's misfortune without holding it against each other. I mean, that's the way it is.
Tony Bourdain, man. Tony Bourdain.
There's a grim pride in cranking out a lot of food, especially when you're 44 years old. To do an evening at 250 dinners and keep up with the kids, there's nothing like that. Then I'm on top of the world. I mean, it's an enormously powerful, evocative medium of food. I don't ever get tired of it.
I wonder what I'll serve for tomorrow's special. Vietnam. It's beautiful. It's dreamlike. It's exotic. It has a very sensuous nature. it's an intoxicating place to be.
You can see why generations of Frenchmen and Americans went insane here.
But frankly, I've got the whole insanity thing down. I'm here to experience the flavors and textures of Vietnamese cuisine, from everyday fare to the wildly exotic, and maybe a little taste of the French influence. On first arrival, it is just sheer excitement. Ho Chi Minh City is a real throng of people. People are in constant motion. It's a little intimidating at first. It's amazing what people could fit on two wheels. Whole families all squeezed onto a tiny little motorbike.
I'd like it if New York were more like this. Basically taxis, scooters, and little two-stroke motorcycles.
Traffic flows at inexplicable and wondrous patterns in space.
Walking here is a challenge. You gotta be awake. Off to the market. Look at some hooves and snouts.
The markets are always wonderful places to sample all the local fare, and I'm on the hunt for the ever-popular hot vin lan, fetal duck egg. But first, I've got to make it across the road.
After the guy's great, I'm gone. Hang on. Watch your back.
Dodging this traffic makes running through the defensive line of the New York Giants look like a stroll through the park.
It is suggested that this road is one way. Watch your back.
Ben Thanh Market is the central marketplace in Saigon, the largest and busiest in the city. We enter the market through the live poultry section.
Nothing like the smell of poultry excrement and fear.
The smell of a lot of live poultry, a lot of food cooking, makes a rather heady mix.
Actually, it smells better than the live poultry market in New York. A lot better.
Americans, we see our poultry, we see our meat in neat plastic-wrapped packages in the supermarket. We don't have to smell it, we don't have to look at its face. The Vietnamese understand that this started out as a live creature. In fact, it still is a live creature until just before dinner time. It seems like a panorama of cruelty at first, but in some ways, it's more honest than our system. Somewhere in this maze of food is the duck egg I'm looking for. There are food stalls, each food stall specializing in different aspects of Vietnamese day-to-day working-class cuisine.
Getting hungry.
Bowls of pho, which are noodle soups, some made with beef and pork, others with seafood. Some are spicy with different kinds of stocks, cilantro, chilies, and other garnishes.
A little lime, some sprouts and greens. Maybe we'll have a spring roll.
Places that specialize in spring rolls or beef or chicken on a stick. Fruit juices.
Sweet.
And in every case, it's spectacularly fresh. Smells good.
Very spicy.
Time and time again, you're struck by how proud each vendor is. They want you to try their food.
Oh, that's great. Next.
Here it is. Hot vin lan, fetal duck egg.
One hot vin lan?
Sold and consumed on the street and in stalls, it's a popular Vietnamese snack, especially for men who believe it enhances virility.
It's hot.
It's a duck embryo, matured past half-term, then soft-boiled. Any takers? It's a difficult dining experience.
The vaguely feathery, furry-looking bits here are actually not bad. I don't think I'll be having another, though. I think it's back to croissant tomorrow. I don't think I'll be making that a breakfast staple. I don't think I'll be adding that to, what is it? Little Special K, milk, bacon, and fetal duck egg.
Beaks and feathers first thing in the morning may have been a bit ambitious. I'm in need of something to settle my stomach. I hook up with a cyclo driver who assures me he has just the remedy. Now, most of the cyclo drivers, they're very proud and very happy about wherever it is they take you. They're all too eager to take you to their favorite restaurant, the best bowl of pho, run you around and show you the sights. But everyone seems to stare at you when you're sitting in this thing. You feel like a bit of a rube. Here comes Lord Jim, let's shake him down for some Don. So it's fun if you want to feel like a pasha or a visiting dignitary.
Hello. Hello.
I feel a little silly, actually. But I guess it's something everybody should do at least once.
Squid soup.
So this is what the cyclo driver had in mind? Chow muck? Squid soup? The Vietnamese have a distinctive culinary approach. Each dish balances considerable style of the regional flavor quartet. Hot, sour, salty, and sweet, eaten together in perfect harmony.
It smells fabulous. It's good. Now, I'm thinking squid, what looks like cut up baguette, actually, with crouton, cilantro. This is like a pork blood. It's a cake made of just coagulated, actually like we're going to see in Portugal. And like you see in a lot of Europe, I guess it's just a little pan-cooked, emulsified blood. It's fabulous.
So I sit there and eat my squid soup and watch people go by on their motos, doing the everyday things they were doing 200 years ago and will probably be doing 200 years from now. There's a cheerful stoicism and generosity here, in spite of almost overwhelming history, that comes home to you, even when eating the simplest bowl of squid soup.
But it's remarkable. And look at this place.
As night falls, every street in Saigon seems to be like Sunset Strip. You've got the same type of lowrider cruise mentality. And the streets just completely fill up. Tonight's destination is a one-of-a-kind family-style restaurant, Kham Nu Saigon. The first thing you notice is the sound of smashing crockery. Typically not a good sign. My most memorable host in Vietnam is the inimitable Madame Gao.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, thank you. It's for me. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to see you again.
Yes, I'm happy to see you.
This woman is a force of nature. She's generous.
I'm very happy to have you.
Almost smotheringly friendly.
I love everybody come from New York.
She's a mix of Yenta, Jewish mother, and six-cylinder Gambino family hoodlum. And the operation she runs is spectacular.
She thought about this place for a long time before she opened it, and it shows. You look at the tiny little details, the sort of things a lifer cook like me notices, a lifer in the restaurant business. It's not a corner of this restaurant. It's not one part that does corners. It isn't completely squared away like a naval vessel.
This is a smooth operation. This is the way to run a restaurant.
And of course, the cleanup job at the end of this night must be unbelievable.
In a very Western way, she's figured out a gimmick. She's researched traditional Vietnamese cuisine and found references to a way of baking rice in clay pots, then smashing them open to serve a sort of crispy rice pilaf.
Thank you.
The waiters keep sending these sizzling hot rice cakes sailing through the air at high speeds. They're received by a waiter on the other side of the room, given a little bit of English, flipped up in the air, cut into pieces, sauced with fish sauce, wok nam, and scallions, and deposited on your plate. It's crispy on the outside, fluffy in the middle, and totally delicious. People love it. It's a lot of fun. Of all the meals I have in Vietnam, Madame Gao consistently bowls me over.
I always take care good my customers.
This stuff is not only fresh, it's brilliantly presented.
It's a full-on assault, you know? It's just an attack of brilliant colors.
Lobster grilled and bathed in a sweet paprika sauce. Crabs stir-fried with sweet basil. Steamed tiger prawns. The ingredients she's using are really creative and really cute.
Oh, zucchini flower. Lovely.
Zucchini blossoms stuffed with ground pork, dipped in batter, and deep fried.
So good.
Fish soups. I've had a lot of fish soups, but this with the little cockles, tofu, and dill in a fish broth, it's really imaginative and powerful. Cuts of pork with tea-marinated, hard-cooked eggs. Sounds like a strange mix? It's not. Everything is so fresh here. It's crisp.
Really strong, really powerful, really seductive flavors.
This is a sort of food that Westerners who go to Vietnam time and time again come back raving about.
Now it's mind-blowing.
It's the best example of what the Vietnamese do so well.
Apparently every night it's like a holiday meal. Oh, yeah, look at this.
A palate cleanser of chilled mango and custard apple.
If you look around at how happy people are here, the expressions on people's faces. This makes me wish I had a bigger family so I could bring them all here.
You see new arrivals coming in on motorcycles and motor scooters. They roll right through the dining room. Madame Gao is a terrifyingly attentive host.
Are you happy? Every time you come to Vietnam, you have to call my restaurant. Okay, have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Don't forget me. I will never forget you.
But a word of advice, if you're thinking about copying her rice and crockery gimmick, think again. I would not want to make an enemy of Madame Gao. Modern Vietnam wouldn't be the same without the French influence of yesteryear. I'm on my way to La Bibliothèque, a little piece of France in the heart of Saigon, a restaurant that embodies the past. Madame Dai is a throwback to the early colonial days of French occupation. This is a woman who speaks French fluently, educated and largely raised in France. Vietnam's first female lawyer,
C'était mon étude d'avocat, my law firm.
who in 1975, when the communists took over South Vietnam, turned her offices into a cafe.
Je vous apporte du martini.
Cheers, everyone. Which quickly became a meeting place for visiting dignitaries, ambassadors, and maybe a couple of spies.
Oh, incredible. Don't get the Victor at Dien Bien Phu right here. That's amazing. This is just incredible.
Mon très cher ami François Mitterrand.
The Pope. It's extraordinary. Well, you have some extraordinary friends.
Even after all these years, there's a whiff of aristocrat about her. Her kitchen speaks of days gone by. People that work with her, she mentioned that one was a nanny for her children. I suspect these women have been with her for decades.
Well, we're having a little grilled, this is pork, little beef wrapped in leaf.
It is a kind of grape leaf.
Ah, grape leaves, how fabulous. And this is rice noodles. Whoops, lovely. And spring roll. Thank you. It's so wonderful. It's exactly what we need. We were walking around in the heat, overeating all day. This is so perfect.
These are typical Vietnamese appetizers and entrees, presented in a little corner of France. This dessert is a classic creme caramel, strictly French.
No, this is a taste of my childhood. Guess I brought that Speedo along for nothing. You'll be carrying me out on the gurney.
And of course, at the end of the meal, she decides to hit us with her special blend of snake wine.
A special preparation.
I didn't expect her to come out with this big jar of snakes right after my creme caramel.
Parfait, merci. À votre santé, madame. Et merci.
And like so many things in Vietnam, if you drink it, it will make you strong.
It's good. Fear not.
I get real strong in the next few weeks, let me tell you.
Please come back soon.
There's Madame Dai in her black dress and her hair pinned up, still speaking French, still in her parlor, with her books and photographs and her memories. It's yet one of many really remarkable places where you can reconnect with the past in Saigon.
Starving, I could eat a snake. In fact, I could eat a palpitating snake heart. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
One continually hears about the mythological stamina-giving quality of certain foods in Vietnam, and cobra heart is one of them. Quang Run restaurant literally translates to flavors of the forest, and you get flavors of the forest, all right.
Roasted field mouse, lizard, chameleon, minced bat. What's a teal?
What I'm going for is the famous live, palpitating cobra heart. Come on, let's go. This is one of those things that you just got to do, right? I want the heart still beating, right? It's one of those cocktail party stories that's sure to turn Mom green. I don't like it that the waitresses are afraid of this. I wanted Cobra Heart. This was a destination for me.
Cool, let's eat.
Essentially, they're all too happy to bring out a squirming, hissing, menacing-looking cobra.
Let's do the nasty.
They don't seem to have their mise en place together. I have my mise en place together when I'm making steak frites. It seems to me, when you're making a live cobra, you should have your operating stuff laid out. Where's the cutting board, the knife? Scissors? You notice the Band-Aid on our waiter? My cobra handler has a large bandage on his hand, which leads me to believe that maybe he was a little sloppy with the last cobra. So Cobra Heart. They zip that guy open right in front of you. They put the beating heart right into a little dish, and it's pumping away like right out of a horror movie. Hey, come on, man. Hey, let's go. Well, it's fresh. I want it beating. Cheers, folks. Feels strong. It kind of pumps on its way down, too. It's still ticking. Don't think this cobra is going to waste. It's about to become a 5-course meal. Snake eating has long been a valued part of the medicinal repertoire of Vietnam. It makes you strong. Good, cook that up for me. Cut it in chunks, sear in pan, slow braise. Now this is impressive. I'm told that every part of the snake is going to be prepared into a different dish for me. Okay, let's have a shot. Cheers, looking at you. Cobra Heart makes you strong. Cobra Blood makes you stronger. It kind of tastes like a bull shot, a Bloody Mary made with beef broth.
Come on, Emerald, right here. Kick this up a notch.
They seem to drain some sort of dark, viscous fluid in here. It's sort of a worst-case scenario. This is the bile. I figure I'd be tasting plenty of that later at my hotel.
It's a little bit bitter.
Yeah, I don't like this that much. Now, I thought bile was a bad thing. Well, in Vietnam, it makes you strong like everything else does. Apparently, bile makes you really, really, really strong. My wife tells me I'm bilious enough. Let's see.
Bones of the...
Oh, the bones. Fried cobra bones, they're crunchy and delicious, kind of like potato chips, only sharper.
Not bad. Yankee game. 7th inning stretch.
I'm not crazy about the meat that much.
Tastes like chicken.
The skin is a little rubbery.
It's like sushi.
But the tripes was like eating condoms still in the packet. Not that I've done that.
You can chew that all day. You're not getting anywhere with it. I swallowed it all.
And of course, the obligatory cobra soup. It looks like it's got some curry in it.
It's like mulligatawny soup. It's terrific. How will I ever go back to grilled cheese sandwich and Cheerios? What next?
They brought this out very proudly. What the hell is that? An oversized tree grub squirming around in all its glory.
Right. All right, he's pretty. What are we going to do with him?
I've already been gargling cobra bile, and they bring this along as course 2?
Right, there's my grub. The cobra guts aren't enough. I got to do this for the cause. Thanks.
It's kind of crunchy on the outside and creamy in the middle. Imagine a deep-fried Twinkie, only smaller.
I don't think I'll be taking a batch home.
It kind of looks like Alien 7, The Revenge. I wouldn't call cobra or tree grub everyday local fare.
Do they sell this at D'Agostino? Not yet.
Eating them is a lot like some Western foods that the sophisticated eat without thinking. Bellon oysters, caviar, foie gras. Maybe eating snakes and worms only seems more outrageous because it's a different culture.
All right.
There are 4 or 5 touchstones of my Asian adventures. The palpitating cobra heart is a must-do. I'm not disappointed. It's exactly as exotic an experience as I'd hoped for, even a little scarier. And strangely enough, I am feeling strong.
Los Angeles, Los Angeles. Why, God, why am I here? I'm the worst possible guy in the world to do, you know, a Los Angeles Adventures in Food show. I'm an East Coast sort of a guy. I'm a bundle of deeply held prejudices, morbid fears, and apprehension about this town. Have palm trees ever looked more menacing, more sinister? This is where bad things happen to people like me.
My worst nightmare about going to LA is that I do not have the strength of character to survive there. It's where people way more talented than I go and screw up their lives completely. First, I start believing the compliments.
Thanks.
Then, my agent will give me some compromising offer to write a very special episode of Dharma and Greg. And it'll sound pretty good. Finally, I'll take my TV money and settle into some fancy Hollywood hotel. Then I really start to screw up. Next thing you know, I'm coughing up my last on a cold bathroom floor. Or I wind up face down in the hotel pool. And the message is always, you shouldn't be messing around out here. So what's the first thing I do when I get to Los Angeles? I rent a classic 67 or 68 red Mustang convertible. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, styling. It begins. Corruption in increments.
While I'm in this town, I want to see what the locals are really eating. Is it really all avocados and light cooking and non-smoking zones and no animal fat? I want to get my hands dirty. I want to eat everyday chow. The first thing I notice is there seems to be a remarkable number of fast food restaurants out here. For now, I'm looking to ease into the California thing. I'm on a hot dog quest. I just want a dog like I know and love. I mean, what unifies us in America more than the beloved hot dog? How is the Californian, particularly the Southern Californian hot dog, different than the New York hot dog? It's different.
We're now approaching the fine gourmet emporium, Tail of the Pup. We'll check out that East Coast versus West Coast hot dog thing.
Here, the standard dog automatically comes with chili on top.
Where's my weenie?
What did the Zen Buddhists say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything?
The ultimate experience. Okay, I asked for the ultimate hot dog West Coast hot dog experience. Chili cheese dog with tomatoes. Crunchy. A squeaky and crunchy dog.
The Tail of the Pup dog is good. The skin's a little thick to me, a little crunchy, but that seems to be a selling point out here. They're looking for a good snap, crackle, pop.
Now, when stalking the elusive hot dog, I mean, I like to taste the hot dog itself, the essence of the dog proper. So I think next time around, I'll be avoiding the chili or other adulterants.
Pink's, by popular consensus, seems to be the apex of the LA dog maker's art. They've dreamed up hot dog toppings that we in New York wouldn't conceive of in our most fevered nightmares. To my mind, it's California at its best and at its worst. My guide through the hot dog kingdom at Pink's is, appropriately enough, Gloria Pink.
We're getting a sample, including something called the Millennium Dog. I believe there's guacamole involved, which confirms, of course, my most deeply held prejudices and fears about this area. See, we finally encountered the avocado, and in close conjunction with a hot dog, too.
Here we go. Here are some of our specialties.
Gloria sets me up with a full tasting of some of their more classic and some of their more bizarre hot dog variations.
Lovely.
We've got our Millennium Dog, which is the giant 12-inch jalapeno dog with guacamole and tomatoes and grilled onions and lettuce. We have our legendary chili cheese dog.
The classic, right?
The classic. We've got a bacon dog. And we've got a fajita dog.
Cool.
Does the hot dog snap when you bite into it?
Yeah. This is really breaking the law. This is a complete rule breaker. This goes against everything I believe in.
You want to call the waiter over? Excuse me, waiter, there's guacamole on my hot dog.
Awesome, but terrifying.
God help me, I like it.
This fits right in perfectly with my whole culinary philosophy.
but you can never have too much pork. About an hour ago, I would have made a fervent argument that all hot dogs should essentially be this and no variation, but now my whole world has been changed.
I feel a little bit ashamed. I'd be afraid to order or eat this in New York. I'm free to do it in California, as everybody seems to be eating weird hot dog variations. Once again, it's kind of good. It's overkill of the finest kind.
That was a magnificent hot dog, it truly was. Crunchy, but not troublingly crunchy.
And then, there's always a bridge too far.
Okay. World famous Okie dog. Oh man, I'm confused. What's the difference between an Okie dog and a hot dog?
Okay, it's got 2 hot dogs, pastrami, chili, and cheese wrapped in a flour tortilla. It's like a burrito.
All right, I'll try that. That sounds strange. This is really deranged. I regret that I have only one life to give to my network. What fiendish mind thought of this? Okie is right now serving 25 to life at Terminal Island. Maybe next time I'll go for the teriyaki steak burrito. Something normal. I don't think I'll be traveling down Okie Dog Road again. That took me right out of the game.
The Okie dog has shattered my newly found faith in California. You see, they lure you in, then whammo, they pull this crap. I wonder what other fiendish traps they've set.
I think this is Beverly Hills. Oh man, this is it. This is the heart of darkness. And the lawns are too green, the palm trees too high, the houses too nice. Don't look, Tony, don't look. I'm trying very hard not to picture myself staying in one of these fine homes. You think the Beverly Hillbillies live there? All I need to do is discover some bubbling crude, and I can live here.
The real reason I'm in LA is that I've been invited to be the guest chef at the swank LA restaurant, Campanile.
We're at Campanile Restaurant with chef owner Mark Peel.
I was worried about this.
I've been ducking under range hoods my whole life. We're in the early planning and execution and prep stages of tonight's special event here.
How do you pronounce that one? Charcuterie?
Charcuterie. We're doing an old school, very familiar French menu, in which, believe it or not, I'm the guest of honor. I've been out of the kitchen way too long, so this should be fun. Looking at this menu, it's like sliding into a nice, comfy, warm bath. 9 hours till 0 hour. Next, shopping.
First, we head over to Mark's fish purveyor to pick up the fish for tonight.
Look at the size of that guy. You see this?
I like this place. It's not too weird. Giant clam legs, sawagami, monkfish liver.
Yeah, deep fried, sprinkled with
This place has got top-of-the-line, ultra-fresh stuff. I've seen most of this stuff before, and in a pinch, I could cook it. It's a perfect place to take refuge from the Okie eaters.
This is the fish I was thinking about for us tonight. This is the Spanish dorade. They're really nice and fresh. We got the 36 of the sea bream, 9 of those.
We're looking for about 60 orders, so we're gonna have to get like a 20 of Spanish snapper or something. Snapper is a very gray area. Basically, the entire fish business conspires to call anything that they can possibly call a snapper. Snapper. Everybody wants it, so of course they add the snapper name to anything they can that even barely resembles snapper, so that therefore they can get that top dollar for it and sell it. Oh, those are pretty.
Beautiful. It's from New Zealand, huh?
Yeah, New Zealand.
What is this called?
Goldeneye.
See, we call it goldeneye snapper. You could charge another $1 a pound for it.
Hey, he knows the game.
This is always my favorite job, right? Cleaning the squids. We don't skin these.
No?
Fully. No. We leave skin on.
Okay.
And it comes out real good, real nice.
Well, I got 16 pounds. I'll throw in a few more.
The thought occurs to me that I haven't been in the kitchen for a long time now. And this being LA, who knows what unexpected disaster awaits me.
Okay, we're gonna take that box, these 2 boxes, the red snapper, and the squid.
These guys load for you, or are we gonna haul? Beautiful. I'm notoriously worst case scenario sort of a guy. Now, we bought, I believe, 60 pieces of fish. That's assuming then with 120 plus reservations, at least half will go for red meat. But there's that little voice in my head saying, you know, what if all of these communist, non-red meat eater Hollywood types, what happens if everybody goes for the fish? What happens if they all go for the fish?
Next stop on the tour, Santa Monica for some produce. Oh, I hope I see David Hasselhoff. The thing that's great about this market is that we can get all this stuff in New York. But here, it doesn't have to take the red eye, so it's that much fresher.
So, Mark, you do this about once a week? You come here, what, every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, I love these. Look at this. Is this not sexy? Blood orange. But is that not cool? There's a hollandaise variation called sauce maltaise made with blood orange juice. It's like a red hollandaise. Oh, so sexy.
Oh yeah, this is what chefs do.
Now that's really sexy.
We're talking about.
Yes, we have tiny little baby fennel.
That's great. We're just using for the squid.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, asparagus over here.
So sexy.
This place will put a fire in your loins.
I'm thinking, well, this is for the whole fish. 2 spears of green, 1 spear of purple per fish times, 40?
Yes.
60?
Yeah, I like them big, but sometimes they get too big. I think that's a little too big.
Yeah, that's a palm tree.
Okay, that's it. We're off.
This chef business has kept me from my convertible much too long, so I tell Mark I'll meet him back at the restaurant and head out in search of health food.
I don't know why, but I'm susceptible to crafty and subtle advertising and promotional gimmicks. For some reason, I feel like a donut.
Can I get 1 glazed donut, 1 with like a raspberry filled, and 1 of those with the sprinkles on it in the end?
Now, I like the French, kind of. But you know what I say? Can the French do this? I don't think so. When you're standing in the shadow of the big donut, every mouthful is magic.
But you know, the donut I've had so far, just not big enough. Look at that. You know, my mother always told me never eat anything bigger than your head, but Mom's been wrong about just about everything so far. What do you call that big monster donut? Do you have a name for it? The big one? Texas glaze. Right, everything's big in Texas.
That's not false advertising.
Intoxicating. Oh, I love this engine. God, I love this car. I'm already thinking, you know, what outrage would I not perform or commit to hang on to this fine piece of material?
Pauly Shore in Hamlet? Sure, I can write that.
There's a battle for my soul going on right now. Time to head back to Campanile to make like a chef. I mean a guest chef. But the smell of fresh bread lures me next door.
Hi.
Mark's wife, Nancy Silverton, started La Brea Bakery as part of Campanile back when they first opened. But now she's making bread for half the country.
It smells really good in here, but you knew that already. What are you going to show me?
Well, you know, I knew you were coming in, so I stayed up all night and I baked a few loaves of bread. What do you think?
Man, that's a lot of work. I formed all of these with your own hands.
Every single one.
All right.
This is our sourdough I cut. And this one has fresh rosemary. And this has both Kalamata olives and Moroccan oil cured. This is a rye currant.
Oh, that's really good. A
Good, huh?
big hunk of stinky cheese with this. I'm there. I wish I could bake bread. No, it's way too late for me. It's a state of mind. In addition,
while I'm chowing down on bread, the able staff of Campanile is busting their butts in the kitchen trying to make me look good. As guest chef, I get to throw on my chef whites at the last minute and prance around like I have something to teach these guys.
Get tossed to order, stack, a little spoon or squeeze bottle action.
If I was them, I'd be thinking, how soon can we drag this miscreant into the alley and feed on his eyeballs? So I think I recognize the steely look in these guys' eyes as I instruct them on French fry placement.
Stack of fries on like at 12 o'clock.
So my strategy is to stay the hell out of the way and let these guys do their job.
I just walked in, I haven't sat down yet.
Basically, this menu is very close to what we do at Les Halles.
We specialize in old-school, authentic brasserie bistro of the most rustic and heavy on the animal fat kind. It's classic bistro fare, Côte de Boeuf, which is a Flintstone-sized piece of beef.
You're not getting enough red meat out here. That's why, you know, there's not that same level of naked aggression and rage.
Of
course, if they don't want the beef, we're serving the roasted dorade and golden-eye snapper we picked out at the market. I have no idea how Los Angelinos are going to like Les Halles fare. My expectation is that they're all going to go for the fish. First course, a charcuterie plate.
It's a terrine of veal and pork in sweetbreads. God, I love sweetbreads. Little salami, squab mousse, and serrano ham. The king of hams, by the way.
Serrano is sort of the Spanish prosciutto. Uncooked, simply cured, not smoked, with just a touch of sweetness.
It's the calamari salad.
And most critical, French fries.
We have problems when the oil's fresh, when the oil's too clean, when the potato's too wet. I mean, there's all sorts of magical factors at work. Let's see how we do here. That's decent. Turning to my humble roots, fry cook.
Now, unlike the mosh pit in my kitchen in New York, this staff is about as polite and nice as any staff can be expected to be under these conditions. Were I the chef, I would have run my ass right out of this kitchen.
How are people ordering their meat in general? Or is there a consensus here? Eating real good. There is hope for humanity. On la venta. Yeah, I felt good. Take a picture. Oh, it is a picture.
Then comes the most surreal part of the evening, where I get to swan around the dining room accepting compliments for all the fine work being done by other people in the kitchen, and marveling at all the reasonable-looking customers who seem to have read my book and yet aren't running for the door at the first sight of me. Maybe they're just being polite. It's tough working in someone else's kitchen, but in this case I'm not really working, so it's not that bad. It seems my expectations are unfounded. The yoga crowd likes the meat, and they even like it a little bloody.
Fries up.
You ready on that fish, right?
You know you're in a professional kitchen when you can walk in, turn the whole menu upside down, and still get results like they've been doing it that way since day one. What's a trip to LA without a celebrity sighting? I'm lucky enough to meet Tony Shalhoub, star of the best restaurant movie ever, Big Night.
Really, really pleased to meet you.
Pleasure. Brooke's been reading me from your book out loud. It's fantastic.
I have to tell you that this subject comes up a lot. With a bunch of chefs sitting around late at night, having way too many cocktails. Everybody universally agrees the best restaurant movie ever. No American movie has ever gotten it right. I mean, the moves, the priorities, the look, it was just dead on. I mean, you're a cult hero to chefs and cooks everywhere. Great meeting you.
All in all, I'm impressed. I thought they'd all be crying for arugula-encrusted tofu. They eat meat like heavyweights in training. They can't all be New York transplants. I really got to rethink this town. The evening of my guest chef gig is finally at an end. Happily, I've escaped without injury.
So, spectacularly went well, right? No senseless butchery, no violence, happy customers. Where are we going now?
Fred 62.
Cool.
The seduction is nearly complete.
God, I love this car. It's gonna break my heart giving up this car. I want to die in this car. I want this car to be my funeral pyre. The burning wreckage of a '67 Mustang convertible. What more honorable way to die? Fat burger, boy, that looks good. Had nothing but beer, vodka, and cigarettes. Well, those are essential parts of any sensible person's diet, and not a lot of bulk there, not a lot of filler.
So I'm looking for the greasiest, meatiest meal I could find.
This answers the question, what do chefs eat after work?
Crap. No, it's not crap.
You know what I mean.
But I mean, it's burgers.
No squeeze bottles involved.
No? Oh, no, you're right.
So maybe I made a ghastly mistake. It's not all bronze blonde bimbos and new age cultists feasting on alfalfa sprouts and wheatgrass juice. Yeah, sure, LA's still a surreal place. But I like the beach, I like the sun. Now I know I won't go hungry. I wonder what I'll miss most about New York. Yankee games at the stadium, or finding sushi at midnight. Yeah, it seems I had it wrong all these years. Or maybe that's just what they want me to believe. Hanoi, Vietnam. A beautiful landscape with a lot of history. Holding strongly on a tradition while acknowledging the inevitable changes of time. It's had and dealt out more than its fair share of pain and turmoil. But as always, it maintains a character all its own. Vietnam is one of my favorite places on earth. The atmosphere, the people, the food. I came back to visit Linh, who was my translator last time around. We became good friends. Linh has invited me to his family's home to celebrate Tet, the Lunar New Year, the most important time of the year in Vietnam. I couldn't have come at a better time.
So I just got into Hanoi last evening. Went right to the hotel, crashed, woke up, arrived right middle of Tet, you know, the Lunar New Year. Came here to see the pagoda and everybody burning joss sticks, making offerings.
And then I saw this place and thought, oh, this is just the kind of place I like. How about some snail soup for breakfast?
Gotta have some of this. So I know there's snails involved. I know it looks really, really good. You got your big snails, you got your little snails. In the middle there, you got some crab meat, usual sprouts, some pickled chilies, and a little garlic. And of course, what is it all about at the end of the day? And you find again and again and again a really terrific stock. Oh, yes. And look at the colors here. And you just pop right out. It's a gray day in Hanoi, and yet look at this color. This is great. You know, I would say that the food is particularly good because it's a day of celebration, but food is always good here. I have to tell you, I'm so excited to be back here. You know, you meet the girl of your dreams in high school and she just smells right. You know it's true love forever. That same kind of a immediate sense of recognition when I arrived in this country. I've been dreaming about coming to Hanoi for a long time. It's so cool that Linh's invited me to his house for Tet. Damn, it is good to be alive in Vietnam.
Throughout Tet, the Vietnamese visit pagodas to make offerings and pray for their families and ancestors. And Linh is no exception.
This is a place for the people to rearrange the sacrifice before bringing into the temple.
Offerings include young rice cakes, fruit, and incense. All the offerings are placed at the altar. When the incense is burned out, you're free to take back your offerings. They've been blessed and are supposed to provide happiness for the new year. Offerings complete, Linh and I meet for food. This is why we get along so well. Common ground. We both appreciate good food.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at this place. Food everywhere.
This is made from rice, sticky rice, very sticky.
And it's not about parking yourself at a table for the day, but grabbing a bite and then trying what the next guy's got to offer.
Just everywhere.
The Tet holiday is when indulging in food hits a fever pitch in Vietnam. Everyone's been fasting, and now they're back to their favorite dishes with a vengeance.
I tell you, if you're a foodie and you come to this country, you'll just go absolutely insane. Yeah, I used to have these as a kid, and the same thing happened to them. They ended up floating at the top. This is traditional medicine, right? Maybe tomorrow.
What are those?
Here's something different. Corn pancakes. Not too difficult, right? Throw in a pile of corn, a little flour, cook in oil till crisp, and on the rack to dry.
Like everything, delicious.
You'll notice an essential difference here between here and similar operations in America. When you walk past these food stalls, every proprietor is absolutely beaming with pride at you. They got a big smile on their face, like, come on in, try this, it's the best. It's not that, yeah, what do you want? You know, you want the fries or the onion rings. You don't get that here. You know it's good. You can tell from the expression of the proprietor that they're selling something really, really tasty and they know it.
Take, for example, quail eggs.
and a thing for quail eggs.
Just peel them,
It's not the umbrella.
a little bit of salt, ready to eat.
Oh, delicious. Just keep it rolling, keep it coming. Please.
So I know Lin's family has a big Tet feast planned. But I saw something else in the market that I couldn't resist. Shrimp cakes.
I think just one.
This is a pretty straightforward operation. You got shrimp, you batter them, cook them in oil, a quick snip, and you're ready to go. Now, for those of you who scoff at the decor, I dare you to find a more scenic view.
These are freshwater shrimp.
Yes, fresh water.
Crispy, airy, shrimpy, and delicious.
Hanoi beer.
Yeah.
But the bottle ones, not the bubble one.
Right.
Bottle, not bubble.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How do you say in Vietnamese cheers?
Chúc mừng.
Chung mung.
I really love this guy, and I can't wait to meet his family. As the celebration of Tet continues, the streets are abuzz with activity. Everyone's dressed up for the holiday, on their way to visit family, bearing food, offerings, gifts. The Vietnamese look upon guests during Tet as very auspicious. I'm glad I brought my suit. I don't want to look like a slacker in front of the family.
This is my grandfather's, my father-in-law house.
Okay, meeting the family. I haven't been this nervous since I met my own in-laws.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
And my father.
Well, nothing soothes the old nerves like a little Hanoi vodka.
All roads lead to intoxication on this shit, don't they? Is there something about me, some quality that urges people to make me very drunk?
The Vietnamese rice wine.
Oh, good.
You know this? We call it the fresh bile, extracted from the bear.
Bear bile. Okay. Not politically correct. Dilemma time. Really. But I'm a good guest, or I try to be.
Oh, I'm very excited at this prospect.
Just in case I have any reservations, Linh reads the list of benefits that the drink will provide for me.
Digestive system, the bear bile wing.
That's a frequent problem on this show. Cheers.
The best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And unsurprisingly, actions unfold with a familiar logic.
Happy New Year.
Okay, maybe I don't have the Vietnamese calendar quite figured out yet. But by my calendar, we've celebrated about 4 New Years already.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the reinforcements.
So while we're busy laying the foundation for a night of festivity, Lin's sisters, wife, and mother-in-law are in the kitchen preparing the meal. All right, I know it doesn't seem fair, but seriously, would you want a bunch of guys gargling with bear bile cooking your Tet meal? As in most Vietnamese kitchens, there's a keen reliance on simple ingredients. But the key is how different flavors and colors and textures work together. And of course, presentation is important. This square cake is ban chung, made of glutinous rice, fatty pork, bean paste, wrapped in dong leaves and tied off with bamboo twine. It steams for over 12 hours, and it's a must-have during Tet at Hanoi.
This is the chung cake. We call it bánh chung. And this is very traditional one with the bean and the pork.
Bean and pork. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, bean and pork. I prefer.
Yeah, me too.
Tradition extends through most of these dishes.
It's an astonishing spread. And again, every table seems to naturally end up having this incredible color contrast.
As Linh has sensibly pointed out, get those beauty shots now, because we're about to do some serious damage to this.
I think you try some of this first, and then you try this later.
Okay.
This is the color of the rice during the Tet holiday in Vietnam.
The rice is colored by the orange fruit it's cooked with. Though each dish may work fine on its own, most are meant to be used in combinations where different tastes and textures complement each other, like the spring roll with the ubiquitous dipping sauce, Nuoc Nam.
This is the young bamboo shoot cooked with the pork. Yeah.
I just pulled a piece of bamboo shoot out. People started to jump up. Make sure I get a little green onion with it and broth. It's not about a single thing. Sweet goes with sour, opposing colors, opposing flavors, and I like that. Oh, good. Principles in action. And clearly, you absolutely have to have this with this.
Yes, sure.
Sour pickled onions with savory banchan.
Actually, it resonates with the classic garnish for French pâté. You're getting the same kind of savory, sweet, sour thing going on. And I like that. This is an innate sense of what's good.
There's a definite sense of past culinary influence.
Stir-fried frog legs.
A galantine of pork.
It's pâté-like.
Liver and the heart of the pig fried together with the onion and carrot.
It's good.
Like holidays in the States, this food, this meal, reflects personal associations and long traditions.
This is the young rice cake. I went to the pagoda. I left it on the altar at the sacrifice. Now I can enjoy it. It's not only the cake, but I'm now having the happiness and whatever I wish for the whole year.
I wish that for you also.
Yeah, for you too.
Even in English, it is impossible for me to describe how grateful and honored I am to be here.
There's a link, a bond between life, family, and food in this country, and I cherish the moments I have here. The celebration of Tet has come to an end in Hanoi, after which the first visitors and the first meal are regarded with great importance. So I better make a good impression on somebody, because I need some food. Luckily, Linh has arranged for a visit to the home of Madame Tuyet, one of the most renowned cooks in Vietnam.
Well, the best, right? I mean, she's won how many gold medals? A couple of gold medals?
Yeah, she's not only good, but also the best.
That's promising.
Madame Tuyet lives in Hanoi's Old Quarter, in a typically tall, narrow, three-story building. She works out of her open-to-the-street top-floor kitchen, making her own highly personal version of takeout. Through a low passageway, up some back stairs, minimal signage, but that's okay. Madame Tuyet knows that people who really love food will find her. I meet Madame Tuyet's family. Her sister and two daughters help out in the kitchen. A family operation, so quality control is not a problem.
This is going to be a good meal. I can tell already. There's a vibe. There's a sense I'm going to eat well.
And here it is. This is what we came for. Her famous chicken, which is splayed out on a pan, slow roasted and glazed periodically with a brown sugar and wild honey mix. Customers have been known to line up down the street for this stuff.
Yeah, this is one of those smells real good in this room situations.
But there's also something else. Snakehead fish.
Excellent.
There are several types of snakehead fish all through the country, from the north to the south. But she prefers the stuff of the north and should be caught from the nature, not the raised one.
Right, farm. The same rules apply in the States. The wild is always better than the farm raised.
The fish is sliced, then rolled around a stuffing made of pork and mushrooms.
When you take out a piece of a fillet of fish and you put a filling in the center and roll it like this, you would call it a poquette. So this would be a poquette de poisson avec pork et champignons, actually, something like that.
The rolled fish is dunked in a cornstarch batter and popped in a hot oil. Head and spine follow. Now, snakehead fish are a problem in the U.S. because they can actually crawl on land and kill larger animals. So it hasn't quite made the leap from nuisance to being on the dinner plate yet. Since all good cooks know that too much of a good thing is just enough, there's plenty more, including a big plate of screamingly fresh spring rolls.
see we're getting another coat on the chicken.
The paper will prevent the skin from being burned by the heat. So, Tony.
Thank you. Now I understand why her honey chicken is so famous.
Now, I want to make sure I'm eating the food according to local customs.
He has his good reason for that.
5 fingers? Ah, good. So I can just get right in. Good. Tell her I'm very relieved.
The snakehead fish rolls are incredible.
Pork and fish go together so fantastically. Oh, magnificent.
I just explained to her that food bring Tony to her, and she will go to Tony for food.
The bridge.
The bridge is a food.
It's a full mind-body experience, this. Oh yeah, here comes the good stuff. There are a few things in this world I like more than a good cup of coffee. And I happen to think that the best coffee in the world is made in Vietnam.
So it shouldn't be a surprise that Madame Tiet has her own personal blend.
This is the best of the best. You're climbing the Everest of coffee. This is the mountaintop. This is it. Oh man, is that good.
Ah, my friend Linh. Once again, he's done me right. Now, before I leave Vietnam, Linh suggests a snack. So we head to one of the main restaurant areas in Hanoi.
As I understand it, it's sort of the Vietnamese version of a food court, meaning outside of the Tet holiday, it's one long strip of food, and operators and hawkers all the way down. And what kind of restaurant are we looking for?
We go to the restaurant where they can enjoy the chicken that is cooked in the Chinese herb.
Ah, chicken and Chinese herb. Sounds good.
Tai Hung Lao is just one of the many small restaurants that line this road.
This is it.
Nothing fancy, but it has a specialty and sticks to it.
This is the oldest shop of this kind of chicken in this street.
So it's a chicken boiled in Chinese herb broth here?
Yeah, this is.
Now this is fast food. Chicken in a bowl, topped with a healthy broth, 2 steps, and it's at your table.
Good, good, good. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. I like fried bread.
What better to sop up all that soup but some fried baguette?
All right, bon appetit. Oh, it's delicious. Where's that soup? It has the same sort of aromatic flavor.
Good for sleeping.
Oh, for sleeping.
Well, it has been a long trip. I suppose I could use a nap. But Linh knows as well as I do there's no sleep for the hungry.
So, Linh, that was yet another outstanding meal. You know all the good places in this town.
I hope I made you enjoy.
And what is it with Hanoi? I mean, it's everywhere. It's just food, food, food. Good food everywhere.
The people in Hanoi are the best person who eating.
Yeah, you were born here. You have to say that, though. But I'm coming to agree with you. I got to say, it's a little frustrating. I mean, I'm only here about a week. I want to eat everywhere, but I can't do it. Just this street. It'll take me 1 month just to eat on this street.
Yeah.
That's driving me crazy here. I mean, everywhere you look, there's cool-looking stuff. So what have I missed? Everything, right?
We didn't miss anything.
Good. The right answer.
As the streets fill up again in Hanoi, Linh takes particular delight in bringing me to an out-of-the-way discovery of his. You must investigate, he likes to say, when talking about finding the good stuff.
Where are you bringing me now, Linh?
It is Mont Alley inside of downtown in Hanoi. The inn shop.
Yeah. Eels?
Yeah.
All right. I like eel. So that's the name of this place, right? The eel shop. No messing about there. We know what we're going to be eating.
But it's not like you don't have choices. Eel with banana leaf, eel and mushroom, a big bowl of eel soup, and stir-fried chili eel.
Let's have what you eat when you're here. You're the regular.
The best to me is the eel that is cooked in the bamboo.
you want a particular dish, you go to a place that specializes in that dish. You don't go to some place with a gigantic menu with 22 different types of things. I mean, they call it the eel shop, and it does a lot of business. It's a pretty good bet that they do eel pretty well.
They have very nice kind of salad.
Yeah? I like a salad now and then.
This is Vietnam, so I expect a few differences.
So that's banana flour, and these little green guys, they look good.
In Vietnamese, we call it hung vegetable.
The salad also has pickles, sprouts, and a spicy dipping sauce.
Oh, that's really good. It is really crunchy, delicious. Tastes good for me.
But he likes this kind of salad.
Well,
enough rabbit food. Bring on the eel. Take your raw eel, a little sugar, and a nice wad of garlic. Slide it into the bamboo and cap with Vietnamese herb. Place over hot coals. Sit back and let those babies roast. The bamboo not only flavors the eel, but also functions as a serving dish.
oh, damn, that looks really good. Oh, yeah, that's some good eel. That's tasty. I see why you come here. I could get hooked on this.
It's quite sweet.
It's good because it's caramelized. You got that nice charcoaly caramelization flavor.
The best part of the eel should be the body, not the head or the tail.
Got a whole bunch of them in here. Delicious. Yeah, I got a real thing for this stuff. Oh yeah, that's some good eel. Yeah, this is fantastic. I appreciate this, Lynn. You take me to all the best places. You really do. This is really great. It's a neighborhood joint with a neighborhood around it. You're not eating in isolation. You're eating in a context of a community. That feels, I don't know, that feels really good to me. I like that.
You've seen it. Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can you see why I love it here? London, England. Great food isn't the first thing that comes to mind when you think of this place. There's a cynicism that surrounds English cuisine. You know, the gray image of boiled meat and potatoes. But London is a city rich in history, culture, and cuisine. From the traditional to the nouvelle, there's a lot of good stuff going on here. And I'm ready to try it all.
Okay, there's a phenomena here, something that might be terrifying to the American mind and palate, except for those people who eat the Denny's Grand Slam breakfast, of course. This is called the proper English breakfast. For me, a nutritious breakfast before I came here meant, I don't know, around half a pack of cigarettes and a couple of cups of coffee.
Never mind the cigarettes. I think the Surgeon General might want to check this out.
Savory tart, porridge, meat pies, eggs Benedict. I believe that has hollandaise, which bacteria do in the backstroke. I'm sure they make it fresh here regularly, but
I'll be going with the classics.
The number 3. That's the set English breakfast, right?
It has everything, yes.
Everything.
Okay, so it starts out like your basic American breakfast. Fried eggs, slab of bacon, some buttered toast. Yeah, that's still recognizable. But then add grilled tomatoes, bubble, which is the English version of fried potatoes, blood sausage, aka blood pudding, baked beans, and 2 big meat sausages, and you've got an entirely different beast.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, that looks good. This is not even a Titanic version. Usually you get a little bit of sauteed mushroom. Think there's enough starch on here? I don't know. Maybe I should get some pancakes on the side. This is the best part, by the way, the black pudding. Bacon. When you're talking about bacon here, you're talking about the whole smoked loin. It's not just that belly meat like we have. People eat this every day. If you finish your entire breakfast here, you win a brand new Ford Focus. A light but healthy breakfast. Ready for the gym.
All right, I'm not going to the gym, but I am en route to another quintessentially English food joint.
We're going to a pie shop. When you're looking for a pie shop, a proper pie shop, a real old school pie shop, you gotta go to the East End. That's where we're going.
The F. Cook Pie Shop is about as old school as you can get. The proprietor, Bob Cook, is a fourth-generation pie and mash guy.
My grandfather got this shop in 1900, but my great-grandfather started it all in 1862.
You won't find apples or blueberries in these pies. Nope, it's all about meat, and in the old days, eel.
My father and grandfather used to make eel pies. Eels were very, very cheap. They were like a staple diet of the East Ender and Londoners. But then eels become more expensive, like anything, so it's faded out and the meat pie's taken over.
Thank God, no eel. Bring on the meat pie.
This is where we make the pies. These are proper dishes that my grandfather had made about 80 or 90 years ago. Right, there's the meat, which is fresh beef that we get from Smithfield, which is our meat market, every week.
Like any great pie, it's the dough that's key.
You want a bit of flour and pour your gauge in.
It's a delicate balance between flour, water, margarine, and the podger.
This bit of dough is your podger. You've got to make an imprint so that the meat can go in. So, you podge it. You go 1, 2, and that is your podger.
Once you've podged, you're ready for the meat filling. On go the tops and then into the oven.
This is the hot plate, where we do our potatoes.
A pie just isn't a pie without a side of mash. And then there's the fluorescent gravy.
Traditionally, our trade is called liquor.
This liquor is made of fresh parsley and a special batter mixture. The cooked pies are screaming to be eaten. Let's get it on.
There's your salt, pepper.
Beautiful. Old school pie and mash. The pastry shell is light and the meat filling's hearty.
Oh, that's good. What I'm going to do with your eels, I think you've got another potato there. I'll just do your eels in liquor. Perfect. And otherwise you'll blow your bags out. OK, all right.
Eels? Who said anything about eels? And what's this about blowing out my bags? Stewed eels and parsley liquor with a splash of chili vinegar. I'm all for a traditional English lunch, but after a proper English breakfast, it's a bit much.
It's terrific. Yeah. Bit of life. There you go. You all got bones in there, Tony.
Bones? I guess I can live with them. This ain't half bad.
They're good for you.
High in protein, vitamins A and D, it's a health platter. Fit for a princess.
Regular customer. I hear she ate here all the time.
This is a dish I could get used to.
All this nonsense about London always being rainy and bad weather. Who are they kidding? Every time I come here, it's beautiful.
From the East End to the West End, there's a lot of energy in London, and at times, a lot of tourists doing that tourist thing. Sure, I'm a tourist, but my rubbernecking interests lay elsewhere.
I mean, I love my country and all that, but when I leave my country, I don't want to hear an Indiana accent next to me, okay?
I'm headed off to one of those places that typically isn't on the tour bus route. We're in Smithfield, that's the meat district of London, with the awesome Fergus Henderson, who's a chef and operator of just about my favorite restaurant in the universe, St. John, which specializes in all those strange and unfashionable cuts of meat that were once commonplace in rural England.
Old school, use every part of the animal.
Innards and extremities, there's much goodness to be found there.
The good stuff, and we're going to see plenty of that.
So we're headed to Smithfield Meat Market to check out some of that good stuff. And like Fergus, I'm all about the innards. Oftentimes, that's where the tastiest parts are.
Some throat, the lungs, the liver.
It's sort of like in Itchy and Scratchy when they yank Scratchy's whole guts out. That's it. It's all good, man.
And it's only going to get better in Fergus's kitchen.
This restaurant is about traditional English cuisine and sort of rediscovering what has always been good in England.
Traditionally, tribes, chitlings, shotters, who's all been part of British regional food, but somehow we seem to have fallen in love with the fillet.
But here at St. John, Fergus is igniting interest beyond the delights of the fillet.
Broad beans trotter.
Okay, that's pig's foot, that broad beans. Trotter's a foot. See a little skin there, a little lean, a little fat. So it's like ham with lovely bits of nice, little fatty, wonderful, chewy bits. I never got it before. Oh, yeah. All right, I can't pig out. I got more coming. I generally don't like pig's feet. That was really good.
Next up, roasted bone marrow. It's all about the fatty tissue inside the bone. Doesn't need any fancy prep, just a good slow roast. The finished bones are plated with a few slices of grilled country bread and a parsley salad, and it's ready to serve.
Roast bone marrow. Oh, yeah. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole world to eat. Look at that. Oh, my God. This is what you do. You just scrape all that good stuff out there, all that good marrow, little sea salt, little piece of toast.
It's simple and it's austere. Bone marrow tastes like the butter of the gods.
See, this is real luxury. The ingredient speaks for itself. This is the perfect food stuff. This is it.
I could push away from the table right now as a happy man, but Fergus isn't done with me just yet. Ox hearts.
The heart sort of has the essence of the beast. They all have fantastic flavor.
All right, this is ox heart with a beet salad and a horseradish sauce. Oh, that's great. Really traditional Old English. What does ox heart taste like? Really tender steak. Really tender. It's not livery. It's not organy. It's just meaty good. I love this. Oh, man.
Next up, the heart and soul of St. John.
Oh, it just gets better and better.
Pig's tail and pig's head.
Is there anything lovelier?
It's sort of our motto, no necessarily saying yes.
The pig's tails are breaded and pan-fried. The head is braised with onions.
It's a lovely middle white head, the middle white pig. Fit for a king.
We got the nose and we've got the tail.
And I've eaten just about everything in between.
Look at this. The cheek is, of course, one of the most delightful segments. Oh. Now, I haven't had this yet. This is a new experience entirely. The pig's tail. All right, no one's looking. This is just amazing. It's the perfect balance of lean and fat. This is it. This is what food used to be about, and hopefully what it will be about in the future. Just filled with admiration for this guy. This is a chef who understands. This is a guy who took a stand and just said, you know, what they said. I'm going to set up a shop, and I'm going to do what's good, and people will go out of their way to find it and eat it. And of course, he's right.
As a former colony of the British Empire, India has made an indelible impression on English cuisine. The food is much beloved here. So I hook up with my friend Mona and her mom Saroj. They've offered to make me a home-cooked Punjabi meal. So we're off to do a little shopping.
Let's see what we can do.
For me, these markets are like a trip to a foreign shore. For others, it's home.
Oh, I've been coming here for the last 30 years.
This market is a refreshing combination of the familiar.
This is jackfruit. Seen this in Vietnam.
The unfamiliar.
These are karelas.
It's really bitter. I hated this as a child.
It's a very acquired taste.
And the bizarrely unknown.
Fruit. I think this is a fruit.
This unusual-looking fruit is called rambutan.
It's really beautiful, very exotic and erotic.
They're sweet and delicious.
It's like a lychee.
Oh, good.
Let's get the lamb. We're going to make a lamb curry. So we're going to probably buy a shoulder of lamb.
You're looking for a nice mix of fat and lean.
And have it cut into cubes. Curry is just an English word for Indian food. I mean, a lot of Indian food you have in England is sort of suited to the English palate.
A lot was lost in translation during English occupation.
The food's so different to what you'd have in a restaurant.
Okay.
Back at her flat, Mona and her mom waste no time getting to work. In the company of these two, I feel utterly useless.
Need some minced onions or something? I happen to be very good at that.
Yeah.
Keep me assigned to the menial tasks, though.
While I'm earning my keep chopping garlic, Saroj gets started on our first dish, lamb kebabs. It begins with the freshly minced meat of a 2-year-old lamb, also known as mutton. Then add cilantro, ginger, breadcrumbs, and a number of spices.
Cloves, cinnamon, cardamom. This is Northern Indian cooking. The chili is not predominant with our cooking.
The thing about chili, though, isn't it? Even though you're dying,
You need more.
You still want more. You go back. It's like a bad man.
Glad I could help with the garlic, but I'm way outclassed in this kitchen. So I clean up and make for the exit. And I'm suddenly brought face to face with the strange and horrible.
Do you ever cook in a pressure cooker?
Never. I'm terrified of them. I heard the word and I start moving away like this. People can use them safely, or I've just never ever used one in my life.
But I can't do without it.
I'll be watching from over here.
Okay.
Everybody's got their phobias, and I'm not afraid to admit pressure cookers scare the crap out of me.
Sounds like a torture device.
I don't know about you, but this is one chef that needs a smoke.
That's fine tobacco.
Unfazed by the terrors of the pressure cooker, Mona goes to work on her curry spices.
So whenever I cook a curry, I always make everything fresh, and I always toast them. It just gives it a nice flavour.
After the cumin and coriander seeds are roasted, they're ground.
This is all the spices,
Next, onions, garlic, and ginger are sautéed in butter.
and then you put the spices in, chili. Red chili I use.
Meanwhile, Sarosh continues to work on the kebabs.
Ooh, smells good. That's going to be great.
It should be all right, yes.
The meat's gone in, the lamb, the shoulder of lamb, and it's cubed up with the bone, because the bone has all the flavour. Some people do the tomatoes before, but I always do them after. If you do too many tomatoes, it tastes like an Italian stew or something. A kind of curried tomato stew.
While the lamb curry cooks, Mona goes to work on the raita, a creamy cucumber side dish.
We add yogurt to this a bit. But before that, we're going to make sure the kebabs don't burn.
Oops, my kebabs. Oh.
The kebabs come out cooked to perfection, and the appetizers are served.
Smells good.
This is for chili themes. And I think the best chili chutney. You can eat it with any Indian food.
Oh, yeah.
The kebabs are delicious, and I decide the best way I can help is to keep working on the premium lagers and let Mona get back to finishing the raita.
This is just yogurt with cucumber, and it's really refreshing. It's really important to have it with Indian food because it's very cooling.
You're good at this. You can take my job, please.
Sarosh starts the vegetable dishes, beginning with an okra and onion dish called ladyfingers.
If you put lemon in that, it doesn't get sticky. Sticky will just burn off.
The next item is gobi aloo,
Cauliflower and potato.
a traditional Punjabi dish made with a mix of different spices.
Put a little bit of garlic, red chilies, cumin seed, and coriander seeds.
This is home cooking, and I'm ready to eat.
Smells good.
Finally, the moment arrives and dinner is served.
Why is Indian food so popular in England?
It's got a flavor. Garlic, ginger, onion, and cinnamon, cloves, everything together.
It seems to occupy a really special place in British cuisine.
It's so opposite, though, to English food, isn't it? It's like completely, it's the other extreme of a palate. And I think that's what it is. You know, you want what's so different to what you know.
That's true.
There's something to say about the English palate, that it's open to foreign taste.
And this meal is one magnificent taste after another.
Cheers.
Cheers, and thank you. This is
Pleasure.
wonderful. This is really a real treat. Generally, I'm not a submissive sort of a guy, but there are a few times in your life when you know you're about to have a great time, you're about to have a great meal, and you just give yourself over completely to the experience. And that's what I'm about to do at the fearsome, the terrifying, the awesome Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Eating lots of sugar this morning. Yes, sir. Good. Are we seeing you Monday? On 11, table 6.
Gordon Ramsay is considered to be the best chef in England. End of story.
That's fine.
He's operating at a pitch and at a level that requires nothing but excellence.
Nice.
Famously abrasive and brilliantly talented.
Stop. Big, dirty, grease paw mark on there. Can you see that? De beurre, ambala.
He's not a name brand. He's a hands-on chef.
One consommé, one ham hock at the same time. I'm going to do it with you, okay?
There are moments when you know you're about to get a really good meal. This is one of them.
Come on, let's go.
Gordon begins the meal with a ham hock terrine on top of celeriac, or celery root. To complement the terrine, a chilled consommé with caviar.
Thank you. It's what they call an amuse-gueule, sort of an amusement for the mouth, something to wake you up for the meal. Oh, that's lovely. Superb. It's sharp, acidic. Often the thing that will follow is a little more subtle.
It's a pain in the ass to make a great consommé, but Gordon's done it. The caviar only makes it that much better.
Oh, there they are. Look at that, little fish eggs floating around in there. Oh, yeah, baby. Really, really, really extraordinary.
So I'm off to a good start. Next up, a lobster ravioli on a bed of pea puree with truffles, white asparagus, and lobster vinaigrette.
And finish with a sweet pea gratin.
Lovely. You'll have a hard time believing this from me. The peas, the baby peas, are so extraordinary. When you get a vegetable to speak so loudly to me, you're doing God's work.
Thank you, Mark. Phil, we're sending Anthony Bourdain's main course now. And this is a beautiful chin of beef. Chin of beef has been braised for 3.5 to 4 hours in the oven with lots of red wine and a huge mirepoix of vegetables. And it's served on a bed of new season spinach with wonderful grated truffle. That's topped with the most sumptuous, decadent slice of sauté foie gras. Stunning. That should stuff him. But knowing him, he eats like a horse, so I'm sure he'll find room somewhere.
Merci, monsieur.
Oh, my God. Look how the beef breaks. Oh, yeah. This is too good. Little black truffle right here. That is extraordinary. Foie gras, seared foie gras. I defy you to find a vegetarian restaurant who treats spinach as respectfully as it has been treated in this dish. He's walking that tightrope between perfect and overkill. I like that. This is one of the best things I've eaten ever.
But I want to know what he's going to do for dessert. And that would be a wild strawberry gelée with ice cream. Just ask for perfection.
Oh, man, look at this. Oh, what it is so unbelievable. These tiny little wild strawberries and a micro julienne of orange zest. This is incredible. So it's about alternately inflaming and cooling passions. It's really extraordinary.
My trip to London has been an enlightening experience. Today's British cuisine embraces traditions that are the best of both old and new.
Classic puddings, enjoy them.
Before I came to San Francisco, I thought it was all hippies and vegetarians. But it's not like that at all.
I'm liking this town. I'm liking this town a lot. It's a little run down. Everybody's drunk. I like it.
I came here because I'm on a mission. I'm going to the mountaintop. I'm going to eat at the world-famous French Laundry in the Napa Valley, about an hour north of here. It is my lifelong dream to taste the food of Thomas Keller, the owner and chef of the French Laundry. He's the man. There's nobody who can touch him. I can't even describe how much I'm looking forward to this meal. My reservation isn't until tomorrow, so while I anxiously await guaranteed bliss, I gotta eat. I just want to keep it simple and light in anticipation of tomorrow's meal. First stop, Swan Oyster Depot for breakfast. A classic seafood hangout in a town famous for great seafood.
The stuff is fresh. Hi, how you doing? What's good? What do you recommend? West
got
Coast?
nice oysters, clams on the half shell. We got West Coast turtlenecks.
Oysters, man, the perfect food. Don't have to do anything to them. They come great.
Okay.
A really great oyster tastes like the deep ocean, flesh, brine, and there's something there that's just impossible to describe. The texture, the sense that it was alive seconds before it went into your mouth. This is living. You don't have to do anything to an oyster other than crack it open, squeeze a little lemon on it, and eat it. That's it.
I'm a purist when it comes to the oyster, but I can't help wondering what Thomas Keller does with them. I guess I'll have to wait to find out.
What's the most popular item here?
This time of year, the most popular thing that we sell are Dungeness crabs.
Really?
Yeah. And they're caught from roughly California-Oregon border all the way down to about Monterey, California. Yeah, we're gonna pick them up a nice hot one right now. Coming up.
Lovely.
The carapace of the crab contains the fat and everything. If you take a pig, we call it the crab butter. I'm gonna give this to Tony right now.
Oh, outstanding. Incredible. Who said back fat was a bad thing? You know, maybe if you see it on some hairy guy in a Speedo at the beach, but with crab, it's good.
This is the kind of place you wish you could find in New York. Beautiful, fresh seafood served by a bunch of regular Joes who are proud of what they do and have been doing it this way for nearly 100 years.
Hey, thank you. That was damn near a religious experience.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay, Tony, remember, keep it light, keep it simple. Next, I'm headed out to the Sunset, where I've heard they're whipping up some pretty kooky ice creams.
Charlie, hi. Pleased to meet you.
Polly Ann's is well known in San Francisco, particularly among the Asian community, for their unusual ice cream flavors.
Pumpkin, red bean, interesting, taro.
You got the American Beauty?
Oh, it's a rose?
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Too strong.
Reminds me of kissing my grandmother. Lychee. That's great. Some great flavors.
Thank you.
These are all very good, but not strange enough. Then I see it.
Durian looks really
Durian?
interesting.
You want to taste that?
I think maybe a little cup of durian.
A cup?
Yeah.
Not the spoon?
No, I think I'll take a whole cup.
Okay.
Now, I've had durian in Asia. It's a fruit with a smell so strong and offensive, airlines prohibit bringing it on the plane. Try leaving cheese or a dead body out in the sun, and you're in the same neighborhood as the smell of durian.
This is durian ice cream, and it's the real thing, man. It's almost like a smoky camembert avocado flavor. It's really, there's just nothing like it. I don't see Carvel stocking this. One internal belch, and you've pretty much destroyed the lives of innocent citizens around you. Charlie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. I'll be back. I have some chef friends coming into town. I think I'll bring them by for this. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
I love the wackiness of Polly Ann's and the purity of Swan oysters, but I can't wait till tomorrow when I head to Yountville to meet my idol, Thomas Keller, and eat his food. The day finally arrives, not a moment too soon.
And I'm nervous. I feel like I'm going to the prom. I'm very, very psyched about this, and I mean, I'm spectacularly impressed by this book. I mean, I'm really, really looking forward to this in a big way. You know, I see him as absolutely the most exciting chef in America, you know, at the top of his game. And he's a notoriously driven perfectionist. And, you know, just the book, it's brilliant.
If you read the recipe for this simple-looking garnish of garlic chips, it requires a level of skill, diligence, and exactitude one would expect of a neurologist.
And I like seeing the look in other chefs' eyes when you bring up the name Keller and you talk about the book. Oh, yeah. You know, I want to see that.
This morning, I'm extremely fortunate in that Thomas Keller has invited me to see one of the local organic farms where he and his staff get their produce.
Chef, very pleased to meet you.
How's it going?
Really good.
Good.
Been looking forward to this. Thank you for enduring this and having us.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best. So how many fruit trees approximately do we have? We have about, 7, 8 varieties of fruit between that? Figs, apples, pears, peaches.
Everything here except cherries and apricots.
Peter Jacobson is just one of dozens of purveyors that Thomas Keller works intimately with in order to obtain the most exceptional products.
The great thing about the relationship is we're so close, the staff, the cooks, get to come over and actually harvest. Well, these guys who are young, just getting out of school or doing an externship, are actually coming over here and realizing where all this stuff comes from. So it breeds a different kind of respect for food that typically doesn't happen in restaurant kitchens.
I'm ashamed to say that after a lifetime of cooking and banging around kitchens, it's only been in the last year that I've really started to see where food comes from. You know, I've been ordering up food over the phone, and, you know,
Comes
maybe
in boxes.
Yeah.
Right. Here, these are our fava beans this year. Peter, they're going really well right now. You can see.
Now, anybody who knows me knows my indifference to vegetables, but this guy's got me drooling over fava beans.
And I just love opening that up because with just the way they're cradled in there, you know, the way nature just kind of packs them into this cotton. I just love that.
He's cool. Isn't he cool? And I cannot tell you, there was like an electric shock of seeing, you know, a chef in a chef de cuisine, you know, yanking vegetables right out of the ground. It's just mind-blowing to me. I have never, ever in my life done that, or even considered doing it. The road not traveled
I'm not dining alone tonight at the French Laundry. I have to say that I've deliberately made up a guest list in a shameless attempt to make up for my own deficiencies and prestige in the business. These are people Keller has every reason to respect. Michael Ruhlman, co-author of the French Laundry Cookbook, a writer I really admire. Eric Ripert is the chef of the 4-star restaurant Le Bernardin in New York. Scott Bryan, chef owner of Veritas, maybe my favorite restaurant in New York.
It is beautiful. Oh God, look at this. It looks so much like France. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Even the trees.
So you think we're going to get the cone to start? Is that like a signature thing every time?
I think it's just too well known not to.
The cone? Oh yes, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah, I like that very much.
My introduction. I think it's. I really had. You have the one meal of your life that changes forever how you see food and understand food, and it happened at the French Laundry when I first ate there.
We must look like a bunch of good fellows on our way to meet the boss. Only I'm the guy that gets whacked in the first reel. But at least I'll die in luxury.
The one compliment that I enjoy the most is someone saying, "This reminds me of," and they'll tell you of this wonderful experience that they had somewhere else. And I hope they go somewhere else and say, "This reminds me of the French Laundry." Because it's those memories, that I think are the most important things. We have a typical French Laundry experience. Michael knows a little bit about it. So.
Yeah, and we have the highest expectations.
We'll do the best we can.
I'm giddy. I'm nervous. I'm excited like a 16-year-old girl on the way to her first date. I just hope I'm up to the task of appreciating what I'm about to experience.
All right.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Same here. I'm presenting menus for you, but there aren't any decisions to make at all tonight. Chef Keller is going to send you quite a variety of dishes.
It starts off with his famous cornets with salmon tartare scooped on top, like an ice cream cone. Keller likes his food to evoke memories. You don't hear a lot of chefs talking like that, playing with magical forces like memory as if they were ingredients. I didn't see this cone on the menu at Polly Ann's.
Here we have a sesame cornet with marinated salmon tartare. Inside the cone, a little red onion creme fraiche.
Great, thank you. Like, it makes you feel like you want to eat 10 more, It's like, wow. Really, truly inspired by a Baskin-Robbins cone.
Most food is an evolution or inspiration. There's very little creativity in anything. The cornet is about as close to creation as I got. But of course, it was inspired by an ice cream cone. So, there you go.
Cool. This cornet is so playful and so tasty. I gotta wonder what's next.
This is a roasted Walla Walla shallot soup, braised scallop belly soup. We have the Maine lobster consomme, vichyssoise.
There's something in here that I can't identify.
Yeah, it's a soup.
The four of us suddenly start playing detective,
Dig in, taste.
trying to solve a mystery.
We pass?
It should be pointed out that there are four of us at the table, and that all four of us are getting a completely different tasting menu of about 20 courses, which if you're a chef will make you shudder with fear and terror to even contemplate.
Of course I'm thinking we're all going to get the same, because it would be much easier for the kitchen to do. Okay, send out the oysters and pearls for the foretop.
Right.
Who would deliberately choose to...
Do a sorbet course for you now. So yuzu sorbet, a little bit of coconut. So have a cucumber sorbet and a roasted red pepper sorbet. Beet sorbet.
If I didn't test it, I wouldn't believe it. Like, you tell me you're gonna eat beet sorbet, I'm like, oh, yeah, beet sorbet. But this is so good.
And this is red pepper.
Instantly, I realize I'm in a whole other realm. That this guy is thinking things that wouldn't occur to me if I devoted my whole life to coming up with just one of his dishes. What sort of will must it take to accomplish each of these intricate dishes?
Thank you. Take your time, Chef. Make them perfect.
From the stories I've heard, there is no extent to which he wouldn't go to achieve his ideal. If he thought it would increase your dining pleasure to have one of his staff carve a relief of the Acropolis into each and every fava bean, he might well do it.
Come on, please, look at my face. I'm just so beyond happy that... I think I promised you stunned silence. So far, so good.
I'm beginning to realize this is going to take a while. I'd been warned. Keller told me earlier, don't eat, and I obeyed. I'm on board for the full ride. I'll eat whatever he sends for as long as he sends it. I wonder if I'll get a cigarette break.
We did a special custard for Tony. Coffee and cigarette.
How'd you make it?
Marlboro cigarettes crunched up into cream.
custard with foie gras mousse. Tell him that's his cigarette fix. We never made that before, and we made it in his honor.
It's a new custard the chef came up with tonight. It's a coffee custard infused with Marlboro tobacco, served with foie gras mousse and melted
Just for you.
Good. I needed a shot around now. Thank you. He knows I'm a degenerate smoker. This embarrassed the hell out of me, but it was utterly delightful. It's terrific. Marlboro-infused coffee custard. I did get a nice nicotine buzz off it, and it tasted delicious.
The Marlboro Man? Yeah. Let me see that. Yeah. You got a big kick out of it. Did you like that? Big kick. Got a big kick out.
I guess I expected the flavors to be a little shyer than they are. They're much, they're assertive. Really? He's not shy about flavor.
No. Why would you think that they're
Because the portions are so refined. God help us, this is a marathon event. After 3 hours, we're only halfway through nearly 20 courses and 7 bottles of wine. Keller's tasting menu is many, many small courses of intensely flavored items, just enough to surprise and delight, then leave you wanting more.
Pardon me, gentlemen, we have a pasta course off the tasting menu. We're serving the English pea agnolotte. We have the hand-cut tagliatelle. We're going to grate some Perigord truffle.
Do me a favor. Can you hold that magnificent beast right up to the lens? I mean, look at the size of this thing. This is amazing. As each course arrives, I'm nearly giddy with delight. Yet still trying to look cool for my chef pals. Squealing at the table and clapping my hands just wouldn't do. I'm a New Yorker, for God's sake. I have a reputation for cynicism to live up to. The garnish, is this dried or fresh? Cut fresh?
I think it's dried.
But it's hard to stay cynical at the French Laundry about anything. I feel like Keller is really playing with our minds.
Finally, we have the Atlantic salmon chop.
Salmon chop. Fiendish. There aren't chops on a fish.
He's got the chop. Were you the one asking about the chop?
Don't even look at my chop, okay? Forget about it. He's made one. Perfect example of the master at work. Just gorgeous. Who would think of this stuff? I wouldn't.
The only criticism I have, I want like one of each.
Yeah.
Caviar course, chef, for you, we have a panna cotta, lightly cooked cream, cauliflower mousse.
So this is what he does to an oyster.
Caviar. We have a pickled bologna oyster. This is a gratin.
Each course is an almost bittersweet experience. I know I could never have done what Thomas Keller does.
This is decadence.
It hurts to look at other plates. It's a humbling experience to be confronted with every bite by one's own limitations. Yukon Gold potato blini with shiitake mushrooms and chive butter. There's a impish humor that runs through this whole menu. He's using a lot of old, lumbering, classic terms with very, very new presentations. Lobster Navarin. Navarin is generally lamb shoulder. He's coupling a lot of words with foods that are not traditionally done this way. Wow. This is like driving a Rolls Royce naked in mink underpants. It's just so over the top. Luxurious. You're eating this gorgeous food and you can sense his focus on the ingredients.
So we're going to do 2 more meat courses for you.
Now, this is the shoulder of the Bellwether Farm baby lamb, spring lamb. We'll get these for the next 2 months, and that's it. I just think this is phenomenal.
Bellwether Farm's baby lamb. We're serving the rack, the saddle, braised shoulder, and the kidney with the sauce. It's a lamb reduction.
You can die after eating this because it just ain't gonna get any better.
Selection of salts here, gentlemen. A couple from the island of Maui here, from the same clay pool there. The darker of the two has a higher minerality.
How much more luxurious do you get than being offered a selection of salts?
And finally, Jurassic salt from Montana. It's been excavated from the Dead Sea there. It's said to be 200 million years old.
Yeah, I'll go with the 200 million year old stuff.
Maui is weird. Color. Mm-hmm. But that one is nice. They're interesting, but the gray salt is... I guess it's because my palate...
The soups, the seafood, the pastas, the meats. Keller dazzles on every level, physically and emotionally. I almost feel like weeping. I'm not sure how much more of this I can handle.
So, what's your guess? How much more is coming?
Probably a couple of desserts.
A dessert and then a couple of desserts. And
perhaps, yeah.
And then some cookies and then...
Exceeded my expectations.
Amazing.
He's not compromising anything.
When we were looking at him in the kitchen from outside, we could see it. We were far away. We could see an happy man. What is the value of that feeling?
Exactly.
Being happy.
How many chefs get to work in a kitchen like this, with a staff like this, with the products that we have? We're just really lucky, you know? Really lucky. And I don't forget that.
It's all about integrity, quality food, product,
intent, and
talent.
Because he has the talent.
While this is all true, I'm just thinking one thing. I can't eat another bite, and the waiter is setting out dessert forks.
Reflection of the personality.
I think we're all thinking the same thing.
But the stomach is like...
Right, because it's all extended.
I stepped over the line somewhere.
It was a lot, of course.
No one can eat anymore. We've had enough. We're fini.
Which is a problem because back in the kitchen, they're just putting the finishing touches on a whole fleet of desserts.
Doing a bunch of stuff tonight that I've never seen before. This particular course, yeah?
They start us off easy.
Mini presentation of the coffee and donuts.
This is a signature dish. It's been on the menu since day one.
But then they just go nuts.
Chocolate ravioli filled with the sautéed bananas. French laundry ice cream with the chocolate tuile.
Can I put salt on the chocolate too?
Crepe Suzette served with lemongrass ice cream. Lime sorbet served with Hass avocado.
I don't get it. It's way over my head. Granted, I'm not that bright.
We've been beat, but we flew all this way and we're not missing a bite. I wanted the food to look like it did in the book, and it does. We all agree the experience is absolute perfection. Well, not everyone agrees.
Perfection is something that you never actually attain. It's only something you search for. Because once you reach it, it's not perfect. So you've lost it. It's gone. It can never be perfect. So. The stars.
You have a very evil streak. That the tobacco thing was very shrewd and brilliant. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chef.
We had a good time.
Well, boy, so did we. Yeah, we were all like little kids on Halloween looking in from the outside for a moment there.
Eating here and meeting Thomas Keller has changed the way I look at food. It's also bittersweet. It's made me a little sad to think of all the things I've missed. But mostly, I've learned what's possible.
It was great. I was born in 1956. And I realized standing right here that fear of this country or anticipation of what this country may or may not do at any given moment basically molded my whole life.
Russia. This is the birthplace of communism. I mean, that's what you think of when you think of Russia, right? You think of the Soviet Union, you think of spies and James Bond. Guys getting sent off to the gulag. It's just so weird being here. This was denied territory for most of my lifetime. It was unthinkable, you know, when I was a kid that I would ever be here. And now here I am. So I don't know, what do you think of when you think of Russian cuisine? Well, you think of borscht, right? And you think of potatoes, and smoked fish, and smoked sturgeon, cabbage. And of course, there's the fish egg thing, right? I mean, even the bad guys in movies, you know, let's have a little vodka and caviar. Yeah, bad guys. I've always been spy crazy. I mean, all my fantasies as a kid were, you know, wandering around in St. Petersburg or Moscow, undercover, evading, you got it, sinister bad guys with Russian accents. But today, I'm not evading my Russian adversary. I'm rendezvousing with him. All right, gonna meet my guide. Recognition signal. Rolled up Russian newspaper, right hand, partly torn. fish is red.
Only on Wednesdays.
Samir.
Tony, you made it. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome to St. Petersburg.
Happy to be here. You got the car?
Sure, let's walk.
Zamir takes me to our car where he introduces me to Alexei, our driver. Zamir and his driver Alexei are going to show me around St. Petersburg, which is a town with a long and glorious tradition and some mighty good food, I hear. This guy makes me nervous. He doesn't say a single word. We're supposedly on our way to a traditional country-style restaurant with live Russian folk music. That is, if they don't take me out to the woods and drop me in a frozen lake somewhere. Okay, so no frozen lake, but this place looks like a hunting lodge in the middle of Siberia. We're about, from what I gather, about 30 miles outside of St. Petersburg.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
are we?
This place is called Podvorye. Nice Russian cuisine restaurant.
Country style.
Country style. Gonna like the place.
Cossack dancing?
Cossack dancing is part of the trip.
Back in the States, you can't just pick up the phone and dial Russian takeout. So most Americans know very little about Russian cuisine. Many parts of Russia have a hearty tradition of stick-to-your-ribs meat and potatoes fare, not unlike the American Midwest. Podvorye specializes in traditional country-style Russian cuisine. Here in the kitchen, they're busy making everything from potato pancakes to traditional Russian dumplings to meat and fish dishes. With, of course, a little cabbage. All of these recipes evolved through the centuries based on what the Russian people could grow or find locally. Of course, in the olden days, your average Russian peasant would consider themselves lucky to have even one of these things during a typical meal. Our meal begins with a bombardment of zakuski, traditional Russian appetizers. Beautiful. Okay, I'm really getting into pickles in this country. I have to tell you, I'm really loving this. We have pickled plums, pickled grapes, pickled garlic, pickled wild mushrooms, smoked sturgeon, pickled lamprey eel. Let's eat. A huge bottle of chilled vodka has come to our table. This being lunch, I'm a little hesitant to imbibe, but Zamir manages to convince me it's part of the whole experience. Na zdrowie. Better?
Tony, you made it, man, but this time try to enjoy it. It's not like you are, going through the test like in a drug institution. You enjoy the whole thing.
What do you know about me? What does he mean by that drug institution crack?
Just to show that you're happy.
I'm getting there, don't worry. By shot 3, I'll be happy. I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship. Now, I'm famously not very fond of salads. I make a lot of fun of vegetarians and salad. I've always been not very interested in them. But here, it's different. I really love this. Possibly because salad is all pickled and seems to go very, very well with alcohol.
You're right.
Our main courses finally arrive.
The reindeer.
This is definitely my first reindeer. I've been cruel to so many other animals in this trip that I figure let's kill off Donder and Blitzen and Rudolph too. Right?
How does it smell?
It smells fantastic.
Good.
And if you're making reindeer at home, what they've done here is clearly marinate and slow braise. It's very tender. Little juniper, dill, a boiled potato in there. I think I saw a carrot floating around. It's quite good. Do I think I'm going to put this on my menu in New York? I don't know that we're ready for it yet. Maybe for Christmas. Just to horrify children. Yeah, maybe like a kid's menu for Christmas. And a little braised reindeer. You just hear their little squeals. But Dad, he didn't kill Donder or Blitzen. He didn't kill Rudolph, did he? Yes, Timmy, he did. So it's one less reindeer Santa's got to contend with next Christmas. My work here is done.
All right.
Zamir and I decide to head back to St. Petersburg to sleep off our vodka lunch. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, he tells me, is going to be a big day. St. Petersburg. Here, 2 centuries of autocratic czarist rule ended after the revolution of 1917. This place, the Church of the Resurrection of Christ, was built on the very spot where Alexander II, one of the last Tsars, was blown up by a terrorist group.
I can't believe it all kind of happened here.
But since the downfall of communism, this place is the site of a very different kind of explosion.
Buy something. Yep. For $2.
Case for bottle.
Free enterprise.
Welcome to the St. Petersburg. I love you.
I decided a little support of the new economy was in order. A big fluffy hat. Time for a little souvenir shopping.
I think it's too small.
Oh, yeah. Something like this in black? Oh, up top?
No.
Like this? So, do I look fat in this hat? Yeah. Oh, too warm. Okay, mirror, please. Oh, yeah, this is much more my style. Yes, I like this one. I'll take it. How much is this first?
This is just 300 rubles. It's $10.
It's $10. I'll take it. Yeah, here you go. You know, when I signed on to do this series, I demanded 3 things in my contract, okay? No nudity was not one of them, by the way. Let's see, it was no karaoke, no dancing, and no funny hats. Well, 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, breakfast in St. Petersburg.
Should be an exciting experience for us.
All right, now, you got to tell me the name of this place and what it all means.
Interesting. It's called Utyoshi na Blinach. Word-for-word translation, the Blincy party at the mother-in-law's home. And according to Russian old tradition, during this week of Maslenitsa, like holidays dedicated to the farewell to winter, the mother-in-law should invite her son-in-law for homemade Blincy party.
Right.
Since not everyone has mother-in-law, some people would prefer to come over here as a public catering facility with a great name.
Mother-in-law would not be a good advertisement in the States, I have to tell you. You'd have a hard time getting people into a restaurant. Okay.
Quick recipe. Make a tender pancake of primarily eggs, flour, and sugar. Roll it up with almost any filling you can think of. Then saute until golden brown. And you have a Russian blincy.
Okay, the place is known for blincy, so this is clearly what I'm eating.
Specialty. So we
start at the top.
Blincy with meat, with fish, with liver, with vegetables, with different fruits, with curd, even with caviar.
Now I'm thinking of something, it's morning, I'm thinking of something a little sweet. What would you recommend?
Little sweet probably should be with curd and the dry apricot.
Oh, that sounds good.
Really interesting combination.
So like a yogurt and yogurt and dried apricot. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Wonderful. All right, where are we now?
Oh, that's your probably favorite department with the homemade jam, sour cream, or the condensed skimmed milk, which is very sweet, but I love it this way.
Okay, well that sounds thoroughly frightening to me, but I want to try it. Sounds good.
You know, a little of this
on this here.
Okay.
This is kind of like a short order joint in the States. The griddle, certainly familiar. The steam table here, we've seen that before. Certainly we've seen this. Seen this a few times in the States. I have a sneaky suspicion. I hope we didn't invent this. This is good. Good. Oh, really?
I hope the Russians invented this.
Go, you can take credit for that. Please be my guest.
Yeah.
There's something very eye-hopping about this experience.
I hope you'll enjoy the typical Russian breakfast in a public place.
Yeah, I think yesterday I already had 2 shots of vodka by this time of day.
All right.
Oh, that's great. So, curd, dried apricot, and condensed milk reduced. It's really good. Sweet, but not too sweet.
Not only is this a great hot breakfast, but it turns out blintzys are wonderful for a vodka hangover. But Zamir advises me to keep it light on this occasion because he has an even bigger surprise in store. After breakfast, my guide Zamir takes me on a sightseeing tour. I'm beginning to understand why there was a revolution.
Catherine the Great lived here. And the horse thing's not true, by the way. We're talking 5, 10 people lived in this house?
Well, maximum.
5 or 10 people. I get it. Catherine lives there.
Probably all holed up in one corner, watching the widescreen TV, bored out of her mind because she's got everything she wants. And over here, I guess we got where the loyal retainers live, meaning probably the chef. And if I were alive in that time, Catherine would be calling me up 4 o'clock in the morning for the, her favorite peanut butter and bacon sandwiches or egg white omelets. No oil. It's a problem with rich people. Special requests, okay? I want the vegetables on a separate plate, sauce on the side. Could I have the sauce from the fish on the steak, please? And you can't say no, right? Catherine the Great calls you up 4 o'clock in the morning and says, I want that Kung Pao chicken. I guess you're making it. I'm pissed at her already. If my neighbor lived like this, I'd kill him too.
After being suspiciously secretive, Zamir informs me that it's time for his big surprise. And her name is Ludmila. A friend of Zamir's, she's planning a trip to the local market, followed by a home-cooked Russian meal.
We're gonna do a little shopping, and we have a specialist with us. Strategic shopping coming up.
Kuznechny Market is St. Petersburg's largest and best stocked market. It is not typical for this economically challenged country.
This is all wrong. Isn't it supposed to be like bread lines and no food? This looks better than Zabar.
It's teeming with fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, and of course, pickled everything. Like so many Russians, Ludmila lives within a tight budget. So a little advice to consumers.
You're whistling this crowd like a heat-seeking missile, man.
She is not the kind of woman you want to mess with at a red tag sale.
Very finicky shopper here. She has very definite ideas about what she wants. I'm really curious to see. I think we're going for borscht here. I'm expecting cabbage and beets. Touchdown. There's definitely negotiations over price here. She doesn't get the price she wants, she moves on. Usually with a rude word. I wish I knew what she was saying. I think it's something along the lines of, your beets suck. These right. How much do you think you're going to charge me for that? Oh yeah? Go jump in the lake.
Beets in hand, Ludmila moves on to the butcher.
I'm amazed by countries where the meat at the market is not refrigerated. I mean, it is really cold in here. It looks better. It's better, fresher stuff than the stuff you see in the meat counter in the supermarket, all shrink wrapped and sitting at health department approved temperatures. We get spoiled by refrigeration, Lets us leave it kicking around for a few days. These guys don't have that luxury. Sell it today, period.
If Ludmila's market prowess is any indication of her cooking skills, this is going to be a treat. In her kitchen, Ludmila gets to work. Immediately. This is a woman possessed. She never stops.
Мясо промал. Не любит баранину. Лучше телятину. Можно пить ленинградский. Кипит, мы его закроем уже. Но есть такие электромясорубки, но это лично.
And apparently, she never stops talking either.
Поймешь, как тебе. От этого улетала совершенно французская тетенька. Когда она увидела этот ковшик, она сказала, что это? Я говорю, это инсталляция будущая. На самом деле...
If I could understand her, I'm sure she'd be telling me she's making classic Russian borscht.
Французы прекрасно ели. Борщ.
Borscht is a soup made primarily of beets. While borscht wouldn't be borscht without the beets, there's a tremendous amount of flexibility in various recipes. Ludmila's also contains meat, cabbage, potatoes, and onions.
Очень вкусно. Вот эта заправка ее...
And of course, her own special blend of fresh garlic and spices. While that simmers for a while, Ludmila starts the main course, small traditional meat dumplings.
This dish, again, how do you pronounce it? Pelmeni. Pelmeni.
She starts by grinding the meat, the old-fashioned way.
Oh, so all of this was hand ground?
Yes.
This is no joke. This takes some serious muscle. If Ludmila ever got sent to Siberia, I think she could hold her own. Next, she makes the dough from flour, eggs, milk, salt, and oil.
It's a long, complicated process.
Dough is tough. I'm hopeless with making dough. It senses fear.
Это как бы начало вечеринки.
Maybe communism isn't dead after all. When it's time to stuff the pelmeni, Ludmila puts me to work. Finally, the pelmeni go into the pot. Now it's simply a matter of time. In Russia, the presence of a guest is considered an honor. It is the host who should thank the guest. And my new friend Ludmila is about to thank me with a hearty bowl of her home-cooked borscht.
In tradition, the way the legend says, it should be as thick so that the spoon, if you stick it right.
И сверху нужно...
We saw it all being bought, saw it all being made. Now it's... Hey, watching me eat it. Perfect happiness. Yeah. I'm feeling good, actually. I'm right in the groove here. It's a simple food that chefs crave. It's home cooking. And for me, I'm continually fascinated by bread and soup. It's like alchemy. You know, you're turning simple ingredients into something magical through sorcery. Now it was time for us workers to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Ludmila dishes up the pelmeni.
Ну, я думаю, что вы добавите.
Fresh pelmeni. Pork, beef, ground with onion, garlic, homemade dough, boiled and served. Everybody seems to have a slightly different style of enjoying this. I'm going for the mustard, horseradish, and sour cream. And of course, top with fresh parsley and chopped dill. As always, someone busts out the bottle of vodka with dinner. I will be donating my liver to science upon my return to New York. This is the way to eat. Forget about restaurants. Homemade food. There's no substitute for it, and it would have been a terrible injustice to have come and gone without experiencing something this wonderful. Alexei, the driver, pours vodka and cranberry juice for a toast. What a bunch of wonderful characters. Alexei, who never says a word, Ludmila, who never stops, and Zamir, who not only turned out to be a good guy after all, but has quite the gastronomic sense. To good food, good company, a gracious host, a good cook, and good vodka. Thank you. I think I'm really going to miss this place. What the hell are we thinking with the Cold War anyway? Hey, I wonder if that reindeer place is still open. Where do cooks come from? Why are so many great cooks in New York from Mexico and from Puebla in particular? Why are almost all of the cooks in my kitchen from this little village in Puebla? Why am I wearing a silly hat? The answer to this and other questions to follow. In the 25 years or so that I've been working as a chef, I've come to realize that no one in my kitchen crew understands and appreciates the American dream better than a non-American.
Frisée, rillette, patatou, followed by 2 anglais, special fish, pepper steak. I need a rush steak free, please.
The Mexican cooks who work in my kitchen back in New York are some of the best in New York City. They work hard, cook brilliantly, and they're really the engine behind our French brasserie. I wanted to see where these guys come from. I wanted to discover where they get their stuff. Especially Eddie Perez, my longtime sous chef and the backbone of Les Halles. Great guy, hardest working cook on the planet, and a close confidant and associate. Like all my cooks from Puebla, Mexico.
I want somebody's mother to cook for me in Mexico. I don't care whose mother, your mother, his mother, somebody's mother. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great. Hey, no problem, I can ride a donkey.
So I'm heading off to Izúcar de Matamoros, a small town south of Puebla City, to hook up with Eddie. He's going to show me around his hometown, introduce me to his family, and show me how come he's such a good cook.
Eddie, come on, now give me a hug, you big love.
I suspect his mother here had something to do with it.
Tell her I'm very happy to be here.
my wife.
What's everybody's name so I can remember them?
Jacqueline, this is my daughter.
Giselle?
Lupe.
Eddie saved up enough working as my sous chef to buy the house he grew up in and a small ranch nearby. He's got several days of festivities lined up for me.
Tony, this is the little kitchen.
Cocina. Good.
Cocina.
Eddie takes me outside to show me where all the women in his family are preparing the evening meal.
Looking good.
Woo, banana, look.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hi.
In Mexico, outdoor kitchens are where they make the really good stuff. Apparently, the women do all the cooking. His mom, his wife, friends, neighbors, assorted babysitters all pitch in to make the big dinner.
Looking good.
I'm beginning to see where my guys back in New York get the relentless energy and technique. Hanging around these women all day, they must have learned everything through osmosis. I recognize my broiler man's face in a woman in Eddie's backyard. I say, wait a minute, is that Antonio's mom? And I'm right, it is his mom. I also learned that Isidoro's mom lives right across the street. And Eddie tells me that another cook's mom lives right next door.
Geraldo's mom.
While Antonio's mom makes tortillas until the cows come home, others are making tamales, salsas, God knows what else. Tortillas are like bread in Mexico. And they will accompany tonight's big meal, mole poblano served with turkey.
Hey, that's for poblano. Haven't killed the turkey yet.
Unfortunately, I've been asked to kill the turkey.
I'm sorry, my friend. Today is your day. Hey.
Now, I typically don't kill my own poultry, but I guess it's high time I at least do it once myself.
Okay, drink it up.
The tradition is a jig of mezcal before the deed offers more tender and flavorful turkey meat.
And then down like this?
No.
Eddie's wife has to step in and show me the proper technique.
Oh, man, okay.
Proving that, once again, the women are really in charge here.
Oh, I know it's for dinner. Never plucked anything before. This is a first for me. I haven't plucked so much as an eyebrow.
The turkey's then cut up into pieces and simmered for several hours.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him.
While the turkey is stewing, Eddie's wife Laura and her team of mole specialists are making the classic mole poblano. Essentially a mixture of dried chiles, chocolate, bread fried in oil, also bananas, vanilla, seeds from the roasted peppers, and some other spices ground up in a hand mill. Then everything gets put in a bucket and taken to the molina, the community mill, to get ground up into a smooth paste. The mole paste is added to broth from the turkey and simmers for several hours. These ladies rock.
This is the mole poblano. I had maybe 100 different mole. But this is the really mole poblano. This is nice color.
And he's really carved out a little bit of heaven here as far as I'm concerned. Kids running around the yard, great smells coming from the kitchen. He's got the right idea. At sunset, our big dinner of mole poblano is served.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, man. Look at that. Mole poblano, classic. A relay team of 5, 6, 7, 9 women.
I almost feel guilty that all these people have been slaving away all day while I just sit back and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
It's incredible sauce.
The mole poblano is fabulous. A subtle mixture of bananas, peppers, chocolate, sprinkled with toasted sesame seeds.
This is enchiladas.
And as if the mole poblano isn't a meal in itself, out comes a platter of turkey enchiladas made with fresh corn tortillas, a little cheese, some mole, topped with some crunchy onions and radishes.
Oh, the enchiladas are great. Oh, really good.
Now it's all becoming clear to me where Eddie gets his chops. With a family like this, cooking is in his blood.
Bravo, this was an amazing effort. Everyone did fantastic.
I'm really digging my stay in Puebla. The people are warm and friendly and the food is hearty. Eddie decides to show me around town where we'll hook up with his buddy Martin, a man who's determined to show us a few Mexican delicacies that even Eddie hasn't tried. Worms and ant eggs. Martin has arranged this meal at one of the town's biggest hotel restaurants.
You know what I need? I'm in a big fancy hotel. I need a big fancy hotel margarita. That's what I need.
Now, Martin has had worms before and remembers them fondly. Eddie's never had them, which unnerves me a bit.
So, what do they taste like?
They taste like, at the beginning, a little bit like pork skin because they are very well done fried.
Okay, I like pork skin.
Okay, so they're crispy at the beginning, and then they have a special flavor. I cannot describe it because it's so special.
I hear the word special, I get very nervous. So, how do you prepare ant eggs, you ask? Well, you saute some chopped onions in butter, add some jalapenos and chopped fresh bay leaf, and then mix in the fresh ant eggs. It's that simple. A perfect quick dish for those late nights home from work when the husband and kids are yapping for their dinner. And for the worms, first get some fresh maguey worms, make sure they're fresh, and give them a quick fry. I'm told that we're lucky because even though it's not quite worm season, they were able to pull some strings and wrangle some up. Remember, presentation is half the battle. So carve something pretty to put on top.
Nervous? I could do this. You ever eat a Twinkie? You know a Twinkie? It's like crunchy on the little on the outside, soft in the middle.
This is disgusting.
Disgusting. It's good, man. I'm gonna like this. I know that.
I'm like, Eddie, you eat this all the time, right? He says, oh no, I've never had this. It looks disgusting.
Okay, you get some worms. Okay, now it's some guacamole, green salsa for me, better, little salt, drops of lime.
All right, here we go. So what do you think, Eddie? Verde or chipotle?
Chipotle. For me, I like chipotle.
Okay, I gotta listen to my sous chef. Eddie, come on, man. You're scaring me. All right, there's the lime at below the ears here.
It's not bad. It's good. It's good, huh?
No.
I told you.
Because it's like pork
skin, right?
Right, you get that same kind of crispy, crunchy. Now moving on to the ant eggs. Now here's what I want to know. How come the ant eggs are bigger than the ant?
This is big ants.
All right.
They know how to cook it.
Don't tell me till after I eat this.
Smells good, eh?
Yeah, I like this. That's perfectly good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worms, I like the worms better.
Okay.
Yeah, you were right. They're good.
Okay. Now we're talking.
The ant eggs themselves have a slightly woody, almost fungal aftertaste, meaning, mushroom-like. These, on the other hand, it's all about texture and not much flavor. There is sort of a slightly smoky background, but basically the salsas and the guacamole override the worm. Both of them are good. I'll tell you, you could serve this as a party dip. No one, and as long as no one knew what it was, everyone would say, "Oh, it's fabulous." And just between you and me, cook to cook, don't tell anybody, but I'll tell you something. The worms were the best part of that meal.
Yeah.
At the time, the worms weren't so bad. But to be honest, I would not revisit the experience. Our jaunt through town continues well into the evening. Martin steers us all towards what is commonly known as a pulqueria, a kind of makeshift dive bar where one can sample the local poison.
Aquí es. Por supuesto, sí, aquí es.
In one of my favorite books, Under the Volcano, the alcoholic hero spends a lot of time in pulquerias drinking the local brew. It sounded atmospheric and wonderful and a little bit scary. Just the sort of thing I wanted to do while in Mexico.
That's the stuff, huh?
Pulque is the sap from the maguey cactus, fermented in a bathtub someplace till it gets alcoholic. It's a classic low-rent daytime drink for poor Mexicans, and it goes back to the Aztecs.
And you can put some soda in, or natural, whatever.
I think let's go natural. I'm famous for being it. Cheers, guys.
Pulque tastes good, but it goes down hard. The consistency is tricky, tricky, tricky. It's like drinking a bucket of snot.
Yeah, let's take our little pail over.
The plastic bucket, by the way, does not add to the appetizing nature of the mucus.
You see?
Right. Kind of sticky.
Martin keeps dipping his finger in and then pulling it out and explaining how it's got to be gooey like this. I was not ready to see that.
Everybody has go all the way like a chain. Disgusting.
I'd expected, a couple of guys with some bandoleros and maybe some dogs and chickens, but pulque is good, and it is suitably low rent. It's down an alley. I'm enjoying myself.
The taste hangs with you. So all the way back into town, I'm keeping in mind that, underneath the pulque, I have a nice solid base of ant eggs and worms. I puked like a hero all night long.
Pepper.
Eddie has really kept our agenda full here in Puebla.
Okay, we're in the Atlisco Market.
Yeah, the Atlisco Market.
And what are we doing? We're shopping for the party.
Yeah, we're shopping
Eddie's
for the party.
throwing a big blast at his ranch tonight.
Yes.
Everybody's coming. We're here to shop.
¿Cuántos, abuelita? ¿Cuántos? 5, 1, 2 por 8. Ven a probar, mira.
First up, ingredients for a fruit salad.
Papaya.
Who made this list? You make this list.
I make this list.
The sous chef makes the order list.
Yeah, make little
At the restaurant and in life.
It's just like Les Halles, my sous chef and me side by side foraging for the day's ingredients. You can't ask for much more than this.
That's really pretty.
The zucchini blossom quesadillas look just too good to pass up.
Yeah, let's have one of those.
¿Le da una?
They start with a ball of raw tortilla dough pressed flat.
Zucchini blossoms. It looks like just a little bit of pork fat. Yeah, all right, flavor, sabor. Quesillo, fresh cheese. That is beautiful. And a quesadilla. Man, that's just like so cool.
This is my idea of a market. Great stuff to buy, great stuff to eat.
It's my idea of breakfast. So our shopping's done.
Yeah, the shopping's done.
All right, next we prep for the party.
But before we leave, Eddie tells me no trip to the ranch is complete without the proper attire.
Hey! Oh yeah, just right.
You found your hat?
I found, looking good, looking good. You styling now. I'm ready for the ranch.
Eddie has a house and ranch near Izucar de Matamoros, and he visits 1 or 2 times a year.
So you live the house, you're in the center. Here, you're aparte.
All right, Tony. Ready to go?
It's a pretty big spread. I think he's got almost the whole mountain. The number of animals he has, turkeys, goats, chickens, roosters, horses. It's a veritable zoo. Still reeling from the after effects of the pulqueria, Eddie and I ease into a supervisory role, overseeing the hive of activity prepping for tonight's fiesta.
We have sauté sitting up right over there, and we have the grill and roast station. Over there, the entremetier making rice.
Eddie's in-house mole expert and resident tortilla maker are busy preparing arroz. Rice with a mixture of tomato puree, chicken stock, and fresh cilantro. And of course, tortillas, hot off the comal.
I volunteered. I mean, anytime I'm ready to start working. What? Yeah, you want me to cut fruit, peel potatoes, dig a hole?
Eddie takes me up on my offer. We get to work on the fruit salad.
Yeah, it's just like a layout, right, Eddie? I feel like I'm working prep.
All right, I've worked enough. I think it's time to check on our good friend, Mr. Barbecue Goat.
Oh, that's it right here. Oh, nice.
Here's some cooking the men actually do, the grilling. Eddie's ranch hands begin preparation for tonight's main entree, goat's head soup.
Onion, cumin, tomato. Oh, I had some this. Don't forget that.
Bay leaf,
tripes, and a head. Goat's head soup.
Just gonna be cooked on the open fire, right in the pit there. Actually, Eddie's made this at the restaurant for the family. It's really good, really good.
Not a single piece of this animal goes to waste. To cook the goat, they dig a pit, they fill it with wood and stones and charcoal.
That's hot. That's real hot. Well, I want one of these for Leal. Throw the busboys in.
They put in the goat's head soup on the bottom, right on the coals, with a layer of avocado leaves.
Oh, the heads go right in, on top of the leaves. I never seen this before. This is really cool.
They also put in a stuffed stomach with a sort of blood and spice and herb stuffing with a little onion and garlic.
I'm liking this, man. This is very cool. It's not like my barbecue.
And on top go the goats, whole, still on the bone, butterflied for even cooking.
This is really cool. I feel privileged to see this.
A wet mat goes on top and the whole thing is covered up with sand and dirt and left there for about 3.5 to 4 hours.
I saw this scene in Goodfellas. When I die, do that to me. No, actually, I'd be no good. I'd be tough.
Eddie tells me we're going to have ice cream at the party. Somehow, I don't think this means a trip to Baskin-Robbins. His uncle sends someone along to the party to make a lime sorbet, the old way. An old man shows up with a wooden bucket, fresh fruit sugar, some ice, some salt, and goes to work, hand-cranking non-stop for a solid hour.
So they do it at Ben & Jerry's, right?
Maybe not.
Oh man, that's good. Number one.
It's spectacular.
I never thought I'd be sitting in a mountain in Mexico, a ranch, wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, drinking Mexican beer with my good friend Eddie.
4 hours later, Eddie and I return to the pit.
Delicioso. Perfecto.
The goat meat is good. I'd been told to expect tough and stringy. It isn't. It's actually very tender and really, really tasty.
See, there's the consomme. Look at the consomme.
Next, they pull out the goat's head soup, stomach and heads, cooked to perfection and ready to eat.
How you doing? It's going to be great, and a lot of liquor.
Yeah,
a lot of beer, a lot of everything.
The party has officially begun, and we're about to be served this long-awaited meal.
We're eating, man.
The first course, goat's head soup.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. Goat's head soup.
Goat's head soup, yeah.
All right?
Oh. The soup is fantastic, just great. A little bit of tripe, a little bit of meat, a little bit of head, a little bit of tongue, a little bit of this and that. It's superb. One of the best things I've eaten in all of Mexico.
Off the record, on the record, this soup is incredible. All that good juice running into it doesn't get much more magic than this. Great music, great company. What else is there?
So I'm having a grand old time, kicking back with my cerveza, enjoying the live entertainment. And then everything comes to a grinding halt.
Come out here.
After shoveling down several portions of goat innards, I'm asked to jump on top of Trigger here and prance around in front of all Eddie's family and friends. I feel like an idiot, and this can't be good for my digestion. In fact, I think Trigger here has gas. So aside from the fact that I just made a complete ass of myself, I have only gratitude and admiration for Eddie and his family, who worked like Trojans for days feeding me. I'm eternally in their debt. Puebla, Mexico, where the good cooks are from.